Yeah, I'm on now.
Yep.
Hello.
Oh,
Ah,
oh,
ah.
oh. Hello.
Hello, hello.
It's a different intro than usual on Fridays when I'm
Yeah.
here.
Word. Hi everyone.
Word.
And then I'm gonna show them your stream. So hide if you
All
wanna
right.
hide.
All
Alright.
right.
Live Jesse reaction there, right
Oh
there.
wait, you drew me. Now I feel bad. Wait, no, I want to draw you too. Hang on. We're
Okay,
doing
there we
that
go.
too.
Well,
We
we
got
could leave
five
it on your
minutes.
screen. Yeah, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's all good.
Hello.
We got time. We got time.
Or we could be like, I don't know, like in the corner like that together. Like Gollum, like, what? I mean, in my drawing, we're just like giving like a thumbs up, like that.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm perpetually always contemplating something. So it's like whether
Yeah.
it's my existence or the
Oh yeah.
existence of others.
Oh heck yeah. And it's funny too, because I got a haircut, so my hair isn't as long anymore. My yearly
Oh
haircut.
no! How long is your hair?
It's kind of
I'll
like
make it accurate.
pixie cut long.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty
Pixie
short.
cut, so like over here ish.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, perfect. That's
All
actually
right,
like on point.
all right, Pog.
Yeah, I like that. Keep the long neck. Keep the long neck. Yeah, I like that.
Your arm is far too
Yeah.
long. It's okay.
But yes, I do remember some of you guys in chat for the people saying hi. Hello, hello.
Hello.
There, there.
There we go.
No,
There we go.
it's it kind of reminds me. Yeah, hi ketchup. It reminds me of you know that meme? It's like this really malformed person. Hold on. They're like they're like feeding apples or something. They're like
Yes.
here you go,
Oh,
my child.
should we
And
go,
then
my
they're
child?
like
I owe you my life.
my
Is he
yeah
feeding him watermelon? No,
yeah. He's like
I love that artist. His name is
yeah
Chris Simpson. I love Chris Simpson.
Chris Simpson. Well, there
Chris
you
Simpson
go.
is so good.
And it's like some humanoid horse.
Yes. Yeah.
There. Beep,
Are
beep.
you allowed to submit multiple OCs? Careful, the submissions have already closed. We've already done
Yeah.
the submissions. Can we see the chat? Yeah, we can.
Yes, we can. Well, actually, I don't see the chat. I read in chat that I
Ah,
can't see it.
I got you. I can read.
Yeah,
I am
welcome.
personally very literate, so
Oh yeah.
I don't know about you, but
Word. Yo, this guy. No, don't cry. It's Friday.
it's Friday.
You
Yeah,
can't
it's
cry
the
on
end of the
Friday.
week. Take, chill. Hello, Queen Creeper.
Oh, where were the submissions? It was on Discord. So.
Microwave, don't you start again. We were
Okay.
just talking. Iggy and I were just talking about regulars. Now
wonderful.
microwave's a regular. I remember you.
I see.
Cool
Well,
it. Your villain arc does not need to continue, microwave. You
villain
can
art.
cry on Monday. True.
True.
That's real. That's
I know.
real. Actually,
Monday.
I get to go for lunch with my friend on Monday, so
Yeah. Very
I'm
nice.
pretty excited for Monday personally.
Yeah. See, that's the nice thing about being an adult. You decide the time.
True.
Yeah. More
You get to
Mondays?
decide time sometimes, unless your job says otherwise, in which
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
cannot decide.
But yeah, I sleep 6 a.m. Baby, so nice. Always so nice.
Bro, I've been playing Pokemon Sleep, dude. I need to make sure that
Yo.
like my Snorlax, like I need to go to bed on time so I can like, get the Pokemon that I want, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I gotta.
Yo, I wanted to talk about that actually. So
Yeah.
Pokemon sleep. Such a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Like I would sleep,
So good.
but why do I have to turn my phone on? What were they thinking? Like, why does
Oh,
it have to be left on? Like, and like
you
that
gotta
sounds like a fire hazard, man.
see it needs to be left on, but you flip your phone like upside down, and then they automatically turn off your screen. So it's like it detects that your phone
Ah.
is off, so like it doesn't heat up and it like doesn't melt your screen or anything. So it's like it's actually nice. They needed to like record like your sounds, but like they delete
Ah.
them immediately after.
Not suspect at all.
Yeah. It's not too bad. It's like honestly, I personally very much like Pokemon Sleep. I had to play Pokemon Sleep, but my mom put a bedtime on my phone, so it turns off at a certain time. F. See,
Aw,
this is why it's great to be an adult because
word. I'm my mom now.
I'm my mom.
Also, Dragon
Yeah,
Tech,
but-
happy birthday! Woohoo.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
It's basically useless without the plus plus. It is not basically useless without the plus plus. Your battery, you plug it in, then microwave. You just leave your phone plugged in. Do you not charge your phone at night? With
Yeah.
I'll always okay. That's a pet peeve of mine too. When the people are like, but why? Like it's like they wake up and they're like, oh, my phone's almost dead. Why didn't you try to charge it at night? Why don't
Yeah.
you do that? Like it's like I know
Ooh,
a couple people who don't do that. It
I know,
doesn't
man.
charge with it on. What do you mean it doesn't charge with it on?
That's kind of bizarre.
Your
I
phone.
think you should get your phone checked. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
get your phone checked. That don't make no sense.
Yeah. But
Microwave right now. No microwave.
microwave it right. What are you, the
Iggy is
Flash or
too
something,
pure.
man?
Iggy is too pure for our shoddy little world. Is that true, Iggy? Would you describe yourself as too pure for this shoddy world?
No. No, no. No, no, no. You guys are too much. You guys are like blowing me up, man. I'm not all that. I'm just some guy, dude.
True.
I just like anime.
That's real. I'm just some guy.
I'm just
That's
some
so
guy who
true.
likes
Me
anime,
too.
man. Let the phone sit in some rice. Yeah, you wake up, boom, you have
Mm.
breakfast. Oh my god.
Oh, you right. Yeah.
But you need water for that though. Like you need to put water in. I don't know if I can put water in.
Yeah, so you dunk your phone in water first, and then you put it in the bag of rice, and then you will have breakfast in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And speaking of eating good, yo,
Yeah.
we could start stream now. We're gonna be eating good
Oh,
today.
so true.
We're gonna
It's
eat
5 o'clock.
good today, art nerds. We get started. And I think
Hello,
last
Sue.
time, yeah, hi. I remember last time, you did the intro. So maybe this time I'll do the intro.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right, go for it, bro.
yeah, yeah.
You
So-
got it. You got it. I believe in you. Yeah, yeah. Hype, hype.
But anyway, I hope that doesn't pick up too loud on the mic. I guess that's how I should start. Audio good? Yo, is
Yeah,
Jesse's
how do
audio
we
good?
sound?
My
How are
audio?
we sounding, my friends?
Hello. Hello.
You're
How do I
not just a
sound?
guy, you're ASMR king. Are you their ASMR king?
I don't know what you're
is
talking
up
about.
with
I'm just
Sunday
talking.
streams, bro?
Yo, I'm just talking. They just
Hi,
listen.
Naomi.
No. Yeah, everything sounds awesome. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're always like blowing me up, but literally I just draw. But anyway, yeah, today we'll be drawing OCs, right? So we had your
Yeah.
submissions. It was announced in the Discord. We got some nice submissions. Some of you guys still forget to allow us access. Please don't
Yeah,
forget to give us
please
access.
allow us access.
Yeah, let me in. You know?
Man.
We just automatically skipped those, so it's a shame. You know, maybe we could have picked
Mm.
yours, but we just didn't because we were gated. We were gate kept. I don't know, man. And what else? Yeah, and I guess I want to say that we're not picking based on like, oh, this is objectively the best one. We just wanted to pick ones that were fun, and that's pretty much the stream. Just a fun time.
Yep.
And yeah, before we get into it, you know, I want to welcome everybody again. But before that, in case you didn't know, our going community is filled with tons of art nerds, and we art nerds have to stick together. If you're an art nerd too, be sure to check out the links to our social media in our description below, and check out our website for class offerings where you can get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors like me and Jesse, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we're an art school too. If you'd like to support us so we can keep making free content, consider supporting us by becoming a YouTube member. For channel perks like emotes and sub badges or I can't read files. Where is it? I lost it. Yeah, for sub badges or supporting us on Patreon for as little as $2 per month, where you can get access to perks like the working files, like the one we're going to be working on right now, critique sessions, class recordings, and a huge discount on our classes that have limited amounts of spots. So be sure to check those out before they're gone. So yeah. There you go.
Dang, you say it's so chill. You're so chill. Like it's like I'm like, get it done as fast as possible. You're so chill, bro.
Yo, on the outside I'm chill, but on the inside I'm like
constant speed.
yeah, constant speed. But yeah, I think let's just jump right into it and reveal.
Let's just get into it. Bro.
Yeah. Don't forget to hit that bell button. Get the
that bell button,
notification.
subscribe, join our notification gang.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna switch to live Jesse reaction. So yeah, it's on your screen right now. Because
Okay, alright.
yeah, I want to introduce our first what's it called? First entry, I guess. And maybe you don't have the reference actually on your screen, so
I
maybe.
do. I
Oh, you
do
do.
have the
Okay, yeah,
references.
you could show it
Yeah.
off. So I could do a little introduction for them. So the
Yeah,
first
go for it.
OC that we're gonna draw, actually two OCs, because this
We're gonna be doing
person,
2 from this person.
or one of each, and
One
this
of
is
each.
from Dre. And the description they put is, these are just their silly little characters that they're obsessed with, and they're just a group of friends. There's a fifth, but
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like any old or recent art of him. I put four, so you could just pick whichever one you felt like drawing, and I could go on ages about them, but have little sums of information about them on your art fight. Oh yeah. So this is by Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for submitting. And
Thank you for submitting.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We chose these ones. Like I think what I exactly said was like these OCs just feel so comfy. Like I'm like they feel so comfy. Like they're oddly nostalgic in a weird way where it's like they're just normal people, but it's like it kind of reminds you like hanging out with your friends at school, and it's like
word.
they feel so like nice.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw this one and I was like, oh, I love these guys. These
I,
guys are so fun. All
I
four of
know,
them were
right?
really cute. Um, all four of them were really cute. My personal favorite of the four was Jaxson. So we're
Yeah.
going to be drawing one each. So I am going to be drawing Jaxson, and Iggy is going to be taking Gabi. Because
Word.
Gabi was Iggy's favorite of the four.
Yeah. Just casual. Yeah,
Yeah, just very casual.
I just like the jersey, what's it called? The varsity jackets. I just think
Yeah.
they're always comfy. And
Bro, I
Gabby
used to draw varsity
wearing one.
so often when I was younger.
Totally not because I didn't want to avoid drawing the elbows or anything, but
Ah, come on. The
come
Electronon is
on.
fun to draw.
The Electronon,
The
yes.
Electronon.
Yes. Yeah, it's
Oh,
always funny
yes.
when people draw like gummy worm elbows.
Mm.
Yeah, I see that
Like
a
the
lot.
Adventure Time kind of deal.
Word. Like they just don't know how elbows work. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I always draw the hands first, man. Like draw the hands first, and then the arms after. Just
Oh,
because
I'm a
it's
nerd. I love drawing just the whole arm and then getting to the hands. But if it's an awkward pose, then I will do the hands first, just to like figure out the arm in between.
yeah.
But all right, you want to get started? Shall we both
Oh,
start
yo,
reading?
I've been starting like
Oh, you
yeah,
already started?
yeah,
LOL. I was waiting for you,
yeah.
bro.
I don't get with the times, man.
I'm
Hello,
sorry. I'm sorry.
slow
Man,
poke. All right,
SMH.
yeah. I mean, I'm just drawing like person. I haven't drawn like this age in a while, so I'm trying my best to like make them reflect their age.
Yeah, just a
So
little bit younger.
yeah,
I had that whole era, and like for the real OGs in chat, I guess when I used to be writing and drawing Grayson, which is an old comic of mine. That was like all kids, so it's like I had a whole era where I drew like only younger ages.
yeah, yeah. The kids.
The kids.
Yeah, I've always drawn just like teenagers. I think even like as a youngin. Just because
Mm-hmm.
of like Naruto. I used to draw a lot of Naruto
Yeah.
back in the day. Yeah,
So
man.
true.
And I'm gonna be reading chat. What is chat saying? Yeah, no bones. Yeah,
No bones.
that's
Why?
how it is with the gummy worm. Yeah, see, one person also likes the mullet. So Jessie was saying that they picked Jaxson, or she picked Jaxson, I mean, because yeah, she liked the mullet, the Atreus
Yeah,
haircut.
I love the hair, dude. I was like, this hair rocks, bro. So I have it like I kind of get this vibe off of this character that they're like the kind of silent and intimidating type, but like they're actually very, very soft. And like
Ah,
that's the kind of character that I love too.
Jessie
So
really
I'm like,
soft for Heart of Gold characters. Okay, I see. For me, I just liked her curly hair for Gabby. I guess I could switch my perspective.
yeah, go for
Very
it.
manual. But just really quickly. So she has like purple highlights, which is another like it's a favorite it's called design trope, I guess, to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really nice design trope. I like gradients.
Mm-hmm.
Gradients on the hair. Yeah, mine pretty bare bones right now. I'm trying to copy this pose, but my own interpretation. But yeah, not much to see. Maybe I'll leave it on my reaction for a while, or
Yeah, go for it. Go for
my
it.
screen.
I'm almost done the sketch.
Word.
So
Yeah.
I'm almost.
I always love the way you draw faces. It's very like how do I say it? It's like rigid, I guess. It's like very
Thank you.
angular.
I
Like
love
solid, dude.
geometry, dude.
Word. No, that's mathematical.
I hope the artist doesn't mind if I give these characters new fashion. There's nothing wrong with the fashion you have chose. In fact, I adore it, but I just really like fashion.
Yeah. And see, this is what I mean. Draw the hand
Oh,
first.
is the artist in chat? Oh,
Are they?
hello!
Hello?
Hi! Your
Where?
characters are so cute!
Wait, hold on. Is
It's
Dre?
you.
Are
It's
they
you in
there?
chat.
You?
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Hello!
yeah. We're drawing two.
We're drawing
Two
two.
characters.
We're
Yeah.
drawing two of them. My
Yeah.
personal favorite is Jaxson. I love Jackson's
Word.
design. I don't
Yeah.
mind a fashion change. Pog.
Yeah, a close second for me was the guy with the I forget their name. The one with the Dr.
The arm
Octopus.
River? River was so cool, dude. Like all four of them were so good.
Yeah, see, Jesse, a real one for remembering. I'm so bad with
Of
names.
course. No, I was like, I saw River and I was like, oh, this is a close second. I'm like, I love Jaxson. Jaxson is such a cute design. I'm a sucker for designs like these, where it's like there's really no bells and whistles. It's like it's just people, and I think that that's like, weirdly enough, that's rare for younger artists. Like I don't know
Right?
how old you are, but I find that it's pretty rare because it's like we always want to add that fantasy element to a lot of our characters. So like, I'm a big fan.
Die
Big
fun.
fan.
Yeah. So comforting. And what the heck does Pog mean?
Okay. If you
Okay.
if you want the real explanation, a POG stands for play of the game. It came from Overwatch, I think.
I didn't know that actually. I call it
Oh yeah.
POTG, but anyway.
Yeah, play of the game. So it's like some people would say like, oh, you got the POG, but then eventually just became like a celebratory thing. Or if you say like, oh, POG, that's saying like, oh, that's great. It's like that's awesome. Or like, well done kind of thing.
Or it's this reaction.
Yeah, or it's just like an excited kind of awesome reaction.
There you go. Kind of cursed, but they're Pog. Yeah, that's what Pog is.
That's Pog.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, show some love to the artists in the chat.
Yeah, show some love to the artists.
Word.
They've done great. Isn't it weird to have
Great.
me on to like a dual stream and then I'm not roasting you?
Yeah.
I'm
Wow,
not roasting you.
So you're
Back
saying you
and forth.
roast them, even if it's not a roast stream?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. That's a little mean. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, she would.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see Jesse's side. What's she doing? Yo,
I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm pretty much done
Ain't no
the sketch
way.
already.
Yeah.
I'm on the lines. I've been trying some new stuff out with line work already.
Yeah, actually, I could switch to Jesse's reaction. Live Jesse reaction.
She's speed. Yeah, I am a very speedy artist. I remember when we were talking about like, okay, how many we're gonna be drawing 3 people's OCs, by the way. And I remember Iggy was like, yeah, I'm like, we tend to do like 3, so then we give like 40 minutes to each one. And I was like, 40 minutes? That's so long.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's just because I'm like annoying. Like
You're
I'm,
zooming.
I zoom in. I love working because I'm all warmed up from camp too, right? So it's like I'm raring to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying a new kind of lining technique, this kind of broken up, sort of rough line.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty fun. I've been having fun with it, trying like rougher line work, because like I'm usually so clinical, so it's like I've been having a lot of fun doing this sort of
Also,
like rough look.
I kind of like it because like if we have ample time, I don't really like rushing my artwork. There's nothing I hate more than rushing it.
Yeah,
So like
for sure.
zoom in.
Yeah, no, I just naturally work this fast. Like this is just how fast I normally work.
Yeah. So good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like the rough line work. Imagine doing line work though. I would never. Could never be
How's my
me.
wrist? My wrist is doing better. I mean, I'm drawing, so like that's nice. I mean, it definitely wasn't as bad as it was last week or a couple weeks back, but like it's not back at 100%. But that's fine. I mean, like I can still operate. I'm not like I don't need to stop every 5 seconds, which is nice.
Yeah, that
But
sounds terrible.
you know, it was a couple weeks back when one of my streams we had to I ended up changing it a little bit because it's like I was like I can't operate, bro. So I was like, we're gonna do half of this stream as the actual illustration, and then half of the stream is gonna be a Q&A, so then I don't have to draw anymore.
That sounds really nice, actually.
It was nice, yeah, no, it was good.
Yeah, like I remember in the digital art stream, it was really fun having to chat with chat. I mean, but man, was I hungry. I did not eat, and that was a
Oh,
mistake and a
bruh.
half, man.
Did you eat now? Have you eaten?
Yeah,
Okay, excellent.
I ate cereal.
So,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah.
Bro, it's past lunchtime. Have you eaten lunch yet?
No, I mean, I don't need to eat lunch. I only eat like 2 meals a day.
Bro?
Mhm.
Okay, I also tend to eat 2 a day, but it's like me, it's like lunch and dinner. I mean,
Mm.
actually, I had breakfast this morning. My breakfast was cereal. I also had cereal today.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
had Pokeball.
It was the first time. Ooh, Pokeball. Pokeball.
I freaking love Pokeball, dude.
Word. Pokeball.
Pokeball.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that when I was younger, but I don't like fish, so I don't eat fish.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Sag.
It ain't it for me.
I mean, you could always get like, because there's lots of different types of poke. You could get like, see if you like the crab salad one, because that one's pretty good too.
Crab.
Unless you just don't like all seafood.
I don't like all seafood.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
They're kind of freaky, man. Like, why do you want me? You expect me to eat these aliens? Like, what the heck is that? I don't know, like. I think it's just like it's scary, man. Like seeing try crab texture is amazing. I bet, but like
I love
I
crab.
don't know, man. Crabs are kind of weird.
Crabs do look weird, which is
They're
why
like
I want to eat them so
aliens,
there's less
dude.
on the planet. That's a terrible
Just
joke.
out of
I'm so
aggression, like
sorry.
I'm stronger than you. I'm better than you.
Allergic to seafood? Unfortunate.
Oh man, I might as well be, for me.
Crabs are underwater tarantulas. I'm feeling okay. Okay, there's a thing that I saw that's like lobsters are just water scorpions.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that crabs are just water spiders? Are they arachnids? I don't remember. Are crabs arachnids? I don't think so. No, because they don't have 8 legs.
What they are yucky.
Crustaceans. They are yummy. That's true.
No, I said yucky.
Give me your call.
I said yucky, man.
Oh, yucky. Oh, my bad. Well,
Ain't
they're
no
yummy to
way.
me. So you know what? That just means more for me.
More for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you're welcome.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Actually, look up a water spider? No, I will not. However, I will tell you all to look up. My brother just told me to look this up. Hang on. What was it? It was what did we just Google?
Look it up. Live Iggy reaction. Cool.
Live Iggy reaction. It started with a P. It was like a. Oh, I can't spell this. Hang on. I need to write it. I'm gonna write it on my screen. You guys have to look this up. It's a Saka.
Yeah,
That's an
spider
A.
crab.
Bam.
Yeah, it's funny. I guess while
You need to Google this.
while you
Google
looked that
this.
up earlier, it's funny that you mentioned spiders, but like
Yeah.
I saw this really interesting YouTube short where scientists, it's pretty it's pretty metal, man. Like because you know how when spiders die, right? They kind of like curl up.
Yeah.
You know they do like the classic death animation, the idle animation. And somebody's calling me. Don't call.
Someone just called me too. What the
Hey,
heck?
no way. Kind of weird, but anyway.
Kind of weird.
But yeah, so when they die, right, they have like their idle death pose or whatever.
Yeah.
They're scientists. They found out that it's because they work similarly to hydraulics.
To a hydraulic.
Yo, you saw that too?
Thing, right? Yes.
Yo,
and
they use it as like a
like
crane, dude. What?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heck?
They're like they use their grippers to pick stuff up. Yeah, I saw
Ew.
that.
Don't call them grippers.
That's nuts.
Ew.
It's nuts, bro.
I know, right?
Ugh.
So like, imagine, right? It's like this like Doom-looking death machine. It's got like
Yeah.
hydraulics. There's like a syringe, and there's
Yeah.
like a spider, and then they use the spider as the gripper.
Yeah.
It's pretty like it's pretty cool looking.
It's so metal.
And
It's so
then-
dystopian.
Yeah, and then oh my gosh, the way it opens up, it actually opens up as if like it was like a machine. They're actually
Yeah,
using
me when
like
I get you.
spider. Me when I get you.
Me when I get you, bro. That's what the vibe was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty weird,
Pretty weird.
but pretty
Okay,
awesome
wait, wait,
though.
wait. Here,
Good
let me send
YouTube
you
short.
the thing. Hang on. You have to write this because this is a really long word. I'm DMing it to you.
All right.
You need to look up this critter real quick.
Okay. What? What are
It's
you
very
sending me?
important that you look up this critter.
The scam. Okay, let me try.
Succubem baspis. Succubem baspis.
Okay. Live Iggy reaction to him looking up Sakabam Bepis. Oh, this dude! Yo,
Yeah, I
I love
love
this
him.
guy. Yeah, yeah.
My brother walked into my room and he was like, "You gotta Google this," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay," and
I
I
know this
did, and I
guy.
already seen it before, but I love him.
I know this guy. Okay, I was expecting a jump scare. Thank you, Jesse.
No, 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 no. He's a good time.
You do.
Sorry, Dragon Tech. We've already pre-selected these OCs. They were part of a form that you could fill out in our Discord, !Discord, if you want to join that for next time.
Yeah, they look like that. I drew them in chat. It's these dudes, yo. Like,
Yeah, I love him.
ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way this guy is real.
Yeah, yeah, it's an ancient fish. And you know what? They were really bad at swimming because they had no fins. And they were really bad at breathing because their gills were
Oh
like
my
basically
God.
non-existent. So this
Yo.
fish was bad at doing the two things that fish do okay.
Yo, but do you know about the sunfish? Do you know much about the sunfish?
Yes. Yeah, I've seen one in real life.
Yo, did you know that they're actually like, they're actual NPCs? They're actually like, they're worse than NPCs actually. They're like actual power-ups of the ocean. Do you know why?
Yo? Why?
Because, you know, they're gigantic, right? There's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna draw a sunfish right now. So this is a sunfish, freaking Almamola.
Just the half, like a
Yeah.
little mamola. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the half fish.
And this is like a diver, right? But all they know, literally, they live to swim forward. They live to hold W, and like they can't do anything about it. They just like swim forward and eat whatever comes across them. And
That's
so
real.
they're actually like a walking like video game power up. Like literally seals would like take a bite out of them, so they're like yummy, and they would just keep going. They just keep going until like they die. Like
Oh,
it's so
no.
sad.
That's how why sunfish always look so pathetic, dude. Like they,
Yeah.
have you ever seen like a sunfish in real life? Like
No.
there was a sunfish back when I was really young at the California aquarium somewhere in there. And I remember like seeing it because I heard sunfish and I expected yellow. I think I was like 5 at the time. And so like
No.
I saw the actual sunfish and I was like, this ain't no sunfish. What is this thing? Because it's like gray, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, this thing look pathetic. What am I looking at, dog?
Right? It's
I
kind of
love them,
sad.
though.
They're
Yeah, it's-
actually like, you know, like in video games when they just fly by and you pick them up.
Mhm.
That's actually them. They don't do anything. What is chat saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
sunfish.
like Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like every other fish is Pac-Man, and then that one's like the sunfish are like the white beads or like the
Actually,
fruit.
yeah, man, don't be like a sunfish.
I love this conversation. It's so random. This is what streams are like, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you just talk about anything and everything.
Also, it's kind of nice because like you know, everybody expects like a chill time. I don't really have to
Yeah.
worry about like, am I teaching this right?
Yeah, no, 100% because it's
Yeah.
just we're just drawing somebody's characters, so we can just like chat about whatever. Really,
Yeah.
feels great.
Word.
Thoughts on cheesecake? I love
Cheesecake?
cheesecake.
Yeah, well, top tier.
Top tier, yeah. Cheesecake is so good.
I
Bro,
put it
I
on
had this
S tier. Well, yeah, go on.
S tier 100%. I had this cheesecake when I went to Atlanta in May, right? And it was like at this like all you could eat. It was like at a KBBQ place,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's the last place you'd expect to be a really good cheesecake. Bro, that cheesecake was killer, dog. Like I'm like that cheesecake. I'd die for that cheesecake. It was so good. It was this like raspberry vanilla cheesecake. It was so good, dude. I was like, I cried about that cheesecake.
This guy cried about cheesecake.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta cry about cheesecake. That's just kind
Yeah.
of how it is.
I know what you mean. Like, yeah. It hit different when you cry about food,
It hit
like, oh my gosh, I had the Anton ego moment. Give me a flashback and all. But I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo. Cheesecake, very
I
good.
don't like cheesecake. That means that there's more for me, Coco.
Word, more for us, yo.
More
Yeah.
for us. Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah, more for us. Fried cheesecake sounds nuts. That sounds so American. I need it right now.
Fried. So what? Did they put like breadcrumbs on it or something? Like.
Yeah, I mean, like they dip it in the oil, I guess. You ever had fried ice cream?
No, but that sounds
No.
interesting. Yeah.
It's really good. It's a I believe it's a Mexican dish. It's either Mexican or Spanish, but it's like it's really really good. It's like it's exactly what it sounds like. It's fried ice cream. I had it at a Japanese place, which is funny because its
You
origins are not
expect me
Japanese.
to believe that ice cream fried this?
You expect me to believe that ice cream fried this rice?
Shrimp fried this rice? Ain't no
Deep
way.
fried Oreos? Never had. That sounds like a heart attack.
I know. It sounds like
Oh!
a heart attack and diabetes, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. Speaking of Oreos, okay, my brother came into my room yesterday, hands me a pack. Like, I'm playing D&D, right? I had a session yesterday, and my brother hands me a pack of he hands me 2 packages, right? And one of them was these Chinese strawberry Oreos, and I'm like, all right, let's take a look at this, right? So I'm like, so I open up the packet, right, and I'm like, I smell one of the Oreos, it smells exactly like strawberry lip balm.
Ooh.
Right? And I'm like, oh, it's so like plastic. So I eat it, and it tasted exactly like strawberry lip balm.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, it's not that good.
Yo, what
But
I'm getting
then-
from this, you should eat strawberry lip balm. Yum
Yeah.
yum.
So
sorry, go
then I
on.
can like compare the authenticity
Yeah.
of like the strawberry lip balm taste. Ice cream cake is super good. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the other
S
thing that was there was just like strawberry chocolate, and I had it, and I was like, this is really damn good. But
Yo,
unfortunately,
you swore. Don't swear.
oh, damn, isn't that bad? I've said that before. That was not that bad.
This is
Okay.
PG.
This is the PG.
I'm
This is the
joking.
non-Sunday stream, Iggy. It's okay. We can say these things. I can say stupid on this stream.
Ain't
I know.
no way. No way.
The Saturday streams we get a little nuts on this side.
This is out of my depth, man. I don't know. Kind of hot around the collar now. Kind of scary. But anyway. What were you talking about? Ice cream cake?
Oh yeah, somebody in chat was like, ice cream cake is top tier. It's like, it's so true. I love me a good ice cream cake.
Word. Yeah,
I'm almost
everything.
on the lines here as well.
Alright, let's see. Let's see Jesse reaction.
Live
is it?
Jesse reaction.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Man, I want to talk about more memes, but they're not streams.
Not stream friendly. Yeah, no, I feel.
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
It's a Mario one. Maybe I could talk about it after. It's so funny.
Scrumptious art. Thank you.
Word,
Thank you,
yummy.
Vibing Kiwi. I like your username.
Kiwi. Kiwi's a pretty funny fruit name.
Fruit and bird name is the fact that
Right,
it's named
yeah,
after
a little
too.
bird.
Yeah, the bird. Kiwis.
Little babu, Dodrio looking guy.
Dodrio looking is so true.
Yeah.
It's like a Doduo.
Yeah.
I don't have a Doduo on Pokemon Sleep yet. I remember all my other friends have Doduos. I'm like, I don't have a Doduo yet. I did catch a Larvitar this morning though, so that was pretty sick.
Ooh. Yeah, Larvitar's so cool.
I love Larvitar.
I got attached to Larvitar because of the anime. I remember when Ash had one.
Yeah. I get you.
Larvitar.
Larvitar.
Also,
ASMR
Charizard.
voices. I feel like I'm very abrasive. I don't think I have an ASMR voice.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey guys, welcome
Hey
to
guys.
our ASMR.
Welcome to our ASMR. No, I don't have an ASMR voice. I feel like I'm very abrasive. I don't think I could do ASMR well.
The Asmers.
Asmers.
Yeah, people say ASMR, but all I have is asthma.
You guys should do the entire stream speaking Pokemon noises. I will personally choose
Yeah.
Victreebel because Victreebel in the anime was just screaming.
Actually,
so...
yo, Ivy Guzzlord be like,
Yeah,
ah! Ah!
Loud
Yeah.
metal pipe noise. Hi,
Actually,
Sarah.
ding, ding. Word. Yeah, that's one of my
Word.
favorite memes that came out
I
recently. And the
Gosling is just a guy. Oh
like
no, the
the
loud metal pipe.
yeah, it's so
Yeah, that's
funny.
a good one. I love the loud metal pipe. Yeah, I've been loving like the sound. You know the one sound effect that's like mwah. I've been
Oh,
loving that one.
yeah,
Mwah.
yeah.
I love that one, dude.
Womp.
Mwah. That's so true.
Word.
Word.
Like I remember it's the anime I talk about all the time. Bochi the Rock. When they use that sound effect, it was pretty funny. She was like, I
Mwah.
want to go home, and then womp. Yeah, I should
Surskit,
watch.
yeah, Surskit in
Okay.
the anime. Ah, like that was it.
Word.
That was the Surskit sounded like. I loved it.
Whoa. Surskit ain't no way.
Surskit, yeah. It was just ah. That's all it said, ever.
That's so cute. It doesn't even say Surskit.
Yeah,
Surskit,
no.
Surskit.
I love Surskit.
Word.
You know what Pokemon I think is underrated?
Yeah.
Right? I love Bergmite. I think Bergmite is such a good Pokemon. I think he's just a creature, and I love him.
So underrated that I'm not familiar. Bergmite?
Yeah, Bergmite. Bergmite. I
Oh,
love
okay,
Bergmite.
wait. Okay, now that I spell out the name, it's the ice one, right?
Yeah, it's a little dude. It's the little dude.
Word.
It evolves into Avalugg. Avalugg,
Avalugg,
I think,
there
is
we
okay.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Avalugg, I
think-
think, is okay, but I love Surskit, dude. Surskit is the vibe. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
not Surskit. Bergmite. Bergmite is the vibe.
Yo,
Surskit's a vibe too, but
favorite Pokemon though? Top of your
Noivern.
head.
Easy.
Noivern? Golurk.
Noivern.
Golurk's awesome, dude. That's like a mecha.
Oh, wait. Oh, Golurk?
Yeah.
I love Golurk.
Golurk-
Golurk's got a great design.
He's the Iron Giant.
Gengar, yeah. Piplup. Yeah, what are y'all's favorite Pokemons?
Or do tell.
Magearna's rare. That's a rare thing.
Magearna, yeah.
I hear some people, it's like most of like my friends are like, Magearna's like too much, but
I think it's cool. Magical Girl.
Sylveon, Totodile,
Oh, Aerodactyl.
Marshadow.
Totodile, my
Mawil's a
beloved.
good choice.
I agree.
Florges. Ooh.
Florges. Leafeon.
Leafeon,
Leafeon's pretty
same as a
awesome.
friend.
Word.
Yeah. Leafeon's the same as a friend of mine.
Oh, Ditto.
Ditto's a vibe.
Ditto. Yeah.
Opinions on moths. Love moths. Litten. See, I like Litten and I don't like anything after.
What? You don't like Incineroar?
Vanillite? Really? That's new.
Yeah, Vanillite's pretty cute. The ice cream Pokemon.
The ice cream. Eevee, all the evolutions. Fair.
Oh, true.
Trevenant's a good choice. Bulbasaur, a classic. Totodile was actually my internet persona before a microwave. That's real.
Ooh. Totodile.
Eevee, Lucario, and Zorua. Okay, so you like the foxy ones.
Oh, Calyrex. Yo, Calyrex is one of the most like weird,
Calyrex.
weirdest Pokemon.
Which one was
then.
Calyrex again?
It's the
Wait.
okay. Watch my stream. Okay, I'm gonna switch the live
Yeah.
reaction. It's just like, oh wait, no, wrong one.
I'm so sorry. I don't
But-
like Tinkaton.
It's like the dog. What the dog doing with the big crown, and he has like spindly legs like this.
Oh yes, it's the guy from the end of Sword and Shield.
Yeah,
right?
and he
The
rides
DLC
the
character.
horse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know what
The
you're talking
spindly
about.
legs is what gets you. I'm like, what were they thinking? with
Yeah.
that? They're like,
Bro was just like that.
yeah, he's like a spider dog thing.
Incredible.
What were they cooking? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, but it's pretty cool.
What were they cooking in
Oh,
the?
Zacian and Rayquaza. Okay, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Drifloon. Yeah.
Hisui and Growlithe is a good choice.
Yeah, what the dog doing?
I love me a good Hisui and Zorua. Like, call me basic, but I love that one too.
I've never
I
seen
have a
what
shiny
Hisui and
Zorua.
Zorua looks like.
I have a shiny Hisui and Zorua.
Hisui
That one's
and
cute.
Zorua.
It's the ghost type.
That is not Hisuian, that's a normal one. Oh, okay, it's like nice and blue. And it's red if it's shiny?
Yeah, no, it's blue if it's shiny. It's
Oh.
the red is the normal one.
Very
It's red and
nice.
white if it's normal, and then it's like blue and dark gray if it's shiny.
Yeah.
Crocodile. I love Crocodile.
Crocodile,
Bro,
yeah,
I
he's
just
got the
love
cool
Gen
shades.
5. I love Gen 5, dude. I'm a Gen 5 person.
Yes.
Yes, Gen 5 is the best one. I'm sorry to
Mm.
all of you who like
It has
other
N in
gens.
it.
It's yeah, exactly. That is one of the many upsides
Yeah.
of Gen 5 is that N is there.
Also, it has the Cynthia jump scare in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta.
I couldn't get over that. I was like,
Delatown.
"Whoa."
On Delatown and Cynthia's in there.
Hmm.
See, Gen 5 was my first game, so I saw her and I was like, wait, she's from the anime, isn't she?
Yeah.
And then I had to fight her, and that was
Oh,
a
no.
tough fight.
I know, right?
It was so annoying. Her spiritomb locked me into like a. Hang on. Her spiritomb locked me into like a. Because he kept on lowering my accuracy so much where I just couldn't hit him. But the spiritomb, like I was over leveled, so the spiritomb couldn't hit me. So it was just a constant like it lasted for like half an hour of me like healing and not being able to hit. It was in the red. I needed one hit remaining, but I couldn't hit it. It was so annoying.
Tomb.
10-year-old me was not happy about that.
Yeah. For me, my first Pokemon was Emerald.
Oh yeah.
Or not Emerald, I'm a liar. It's Sapphire. And then Emerald.
Oh, Sapphire.
Yeah. So nostalgic.
Vibes.
That's Akashi.
Said about Ash being gone, but I think it's good we're getting some more variety. Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that there was something with like the production though. Like a production of the show. Like is like a what do you call it? Like production is kind of wonky right now for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Like it's something to do with like not giving the animators enough time or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Pokemon. Yeah, and let's see. I think we have. Oh my gosh, we have like 5 minutes or something, I think.
5 minutes left, easy.
Yeah.
I'm almost done
see.
here.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, I tried to switch to the stream. Sorry.
You're all good.
Yo, this guy's coloring already. Okay, I got a speedrun. You're coloring already. Pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm almost done my flats. Yeah.
And hold on.
Not too bright.
There.
The only issue with these, like, I love these characters so much. The problem is that I know that this has like a multiply layer attached to it, so it's like I gotta color it and pick the colors as if it had a multiply layer on top of it of orange. But it's like that's fine. That's no problem. I have learned that I'm really good at color picking.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't need a multiply layer. I know exactly how to color shift it, and that's like a superpower I learned I had, and now I feel like invincible.
You're like one of those videos you like look at your hand and then the Spider-Man theme plays.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, one of these days I'll have that moment, man, where I catch something and then I just look at my hand. I stare into my hand. That's if I have like superpowers. The superhero moment.
Superhero moment. How do you feel about Ash leaving the Pokemon anime? I mean, I haven't watched the Pokemon anime since I was, oh god, I want to like an early teenager. So I mean, it's been a long time since he's been there. So I mean, it's been a long time coming to let him chill out. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know the names of the new kids. So
right, little Babu kid.
Little Babu kid.
Yeah. It's not Pikachu anymore, I think.
Yeah, it's not Pikachu anymore. No.
I mean, I think one of them does have a Pikachu, but
probably. I'm not too sure.
But yeah, could you imagine a world where they went with the original plan and Clefairy was the
Clefairy? Yeah.
Alternate dimension.
The canon event was changed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Ninjago? Bro.
Ninja. That was beyond my time.
I haven't thought about Ninjago in years, bro. It's been forever and a half.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like childhood shows that I watched back in the day.
I remember the whole thing that happened with Ninjago too, though. It was like it was supposed to be replaced with Chima, and then Chima did really bad, so they brought Ninjago back. And now Ninjago is like one of their highest selling franchises.
Yeah. I heard people were like disappointed with the movie though because like it doesn't follow the canon that they established. It's kind of like a new thing. But I don't get it. Why didn't you just stick with the adaptation? They got a good thing going. Multiply. There you go. Set that. Set my liner to multiply. And then let's see. Okay, I can make it. 5 minutes.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got this. We're almost there.
Word. And right there. What is chat saying? Land Before Time? That's old.
Land Before Time.
Old. Even I was like really young when I watched Land Before Time.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, you know, this is a good topic actually. So my friends, right? They've been obsessed with this board game. It's called Villainous. Have you heard of it?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you play as a villain, like any villain, right?
Mhm.
From like a Disney franchise. For example, I picked the Maleficent deck,
Yeah.
and I have a win condition. So my win condition is that there are 4 lands, and I have to spread my curse. And
Okay.
once I spread the 4 curses to like all of the lands, I win. But the other players are playing as different villains as well. So for example,
Okay.
one of them is playing as Syndrome, right? And your goal is to kill all the Omnidrones and kill all the heroes, and then be the last one standing, basically. That's like your board
Oh.
game goal. And it's
Okay.
basically
All
a
right.
race to get to your win con, but there's like a thing you can do. It's called fating. And when you fate, you actually send heroes to the people you're playing against. So like if I
Okay.
was playing Maleficent, I'm like, oh my gosh, they sent Prince Philip to my board, and like it would interrupt my goal, and it's pretty awesome. Like it's such a
That sounds
cool,
cool.
yeah, it's such a cool concept, and
Mhm.
I don't know how, but they sank in like 40 hours into the board game to
Oh
this
my
just this
god.
week. Yeah, they're obsessed. We like stay up. I just listen to them play, and yeah, they've been staying up because they play like custom boards. So there's some pretty funny
Mhm.
ones like the iceberg from Titanic. So you could play as the iceberg, or you could play as like play as some pretty wacky ones like
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll remember, but
Yeah, that's vibes though. That's vibes.
heard.
I've never been much of like despite me playing D&D, I've never been much of a tabletop game person. But like a lot of my friends are, so I'm
Yeah,
like maybe it's time to get into that world too.
yeah. See, Bretson has heard of it. Yeah, I played that.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool. Like it's such a cool concept, and like the fact that you play as the villains, it's pretty
Yeah, like that's new. That's interesting.
word. It's so good. But yeah, they're obsessed with it, and they even got like tabletop simulator just to play it, and that's how they play
Oh.
like the modded, like the homebrew decks.
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, villains, check it out. It's pretty awesome. I always like
Mhm.
I like that board games are thriving, because
Yeah,
nowadays
100%.
it's all about the mobile games, man. It's all about energy, and it's all about like dailies or whatever. Or that's like the most
Just like
common.
you're pointing at like Genshin fans, dude.
Hey, I'm a Honkai player too, so
Ah!
I do that stuff too, but like I don't know, I just hit different, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a different feeling.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, there we go. Somebody mentioned Ben 10, but yeah, what
Ben
about
10 was my everything as a kid.
Yo?
My partner
Oh
loves
my
Ben
god.
10.
Yo, you pick right, man. You pick right. He's cool. So Ben 10, oh my gosh. They had a homebrew deck. It was Vilgax. You had to get the Omnitrix from Ben, and
Oh my
then
god.
you have to bring him to your ship, defeat him, and then get the Omnitrix card. So that's like that's your win
That's so cool.
condition. Yeah. There's some pretty wacky ones like that. Pretty funny.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But Ben 10, yo, just to tell you how much of a big nerd I was, right? When I was
Yeah,
younger,
yeah.
I read wikis, dude.
Oh no, that's
So
real. That's so real.
yeah, when I was like super bored, I'd be like, time to jump into the wiki. And now I know, like, Kevin 11, his species is Osmosian. I see.
No, that's so real. No,
Right?
my partner is the exact same way because he has all of the species memorized
Right? And then,
in
like,
40
freaking
minutes.
in 40 minutes? Yeah, it has been, yeah. But like,
Oh, easy. I just finished it.
no. Okay,
Easy. Let's go.
I'm gonna show my perspective. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go. It's not even done yet. I'll just speed run. So
yeah. You got it. You got it.
maybe in 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Go for it. Go for
There you go. Uh,
it.
maybe I'll just change your outfit as well. So dark skin. Bloop bloop bloop.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but Ben
Got this.
10, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That
Like
sounds a good time.
did you watch it? Like all of it?
Oh yeah. Well, not all of it, but I watched a good
Yeah.
chunk when
I
I
only
was
watched
younger.
Ultimate Alien. I didn't watch Omniverse just because like
Mm,
I think I was like not at that age anymore, so I kind of like got
fair
lazy with
enough.
watching it. Nah, I was too cool for Ben 10. But no, it wasn't anything like that. I just like kind of fell off. I was like, oh, it's cool.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, I think for the
No.
longest, my favorite alien was That's hard. It has to be something from Alien Force because Alien Force is my favorite. Um,
Hmm.
I think it had to be like Ultimate Homungosaur or something, just because like he's a big dinosaur and like
Mm.
he had like the bone cannons in his hands, like he would shoot his
Yeah.
own bones. Like damn,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
See, I don't remember which part was which, but I do like I remember my favorite was Wild Mutt.
Wild
I
Mutt.
remember I
Nobody says
loved
that.
Wild Mutt. Yeah, I loved Wild Mutt, dude. Like I loved Wild Mutt. That was always my
Yeah.
favorite as a kid. And I'm like, yeah, my favorite still. I love Wild Mutt.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Well, it is. There
That's
you
pretty
go.
funny though.
I'm a Wild Mutt enjoyer. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody says that. Well,
I
that's
love
why
Wild Mutt though.
they gave Wild Mutt like the ultimate form. Like he can
Mhm.
talk and yeah.
Aw, well that's no fun. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's like red and he has like a tail. They gave him a tail.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I do remember seeing that. I didn't actually watch that, but like I was shown that at one point, and I was like, "That's not the Wild Mutt I remember."
Yeah, Wild Mutt. Oh, I just remembered something, like a core memory. When I was
Yeah.
10, I had a fish and I named him Ripjaws. So I remember
Oh
that.
my god, I love it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
well, I
real.
dressed
No,
him as Ripjaws.
that's okay. It's better than like the fish that I named as a child. There's like a bunch of them were all named after like the trains from Thomas the Tank Engine,
Oh, so you
and
had,
then
oh my god, Percy and like all that,
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
100%. There
gang.
was one named. I had a betta fish named Gordon, dude. Like that's so lame.
Gordon? Ramsey?
Betta fish, huh?
Ramsey?
Ramsey. No, it was like I think my. You want to know something even funnier? I named
Yeah.
I named my little brother.
What?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Your parents let
I
you do
named my
that?
yeah because there was there was a point where like it was even before like my brother was like planned right and I
Mm-hmm.
was like I shouted out we were like gonna go and like see a bunch of like family friends and we enter the building and I shout out like I'm gonna have a little brother and his name is gonna be James and my parents got so mad at me
Oh no, just soft
and they
lock
were like
now.
yeah. I'm like so then they were like, it's like, no, we're not having another kid, right? And then lo and behold, here we are, right? And then they ended up going with James because apparently I guess they just like the name James. So my
James.
brother is named after the splendid red engine in Thomas Tank Engine. So there you go.
Yo.
My brother's lore.
That's so funny. My brother is named after Josh Groban, like the singer.
Oh
His name's
yeah?
Josh, yeah. I don't know why I'm called Jonas. Well, that's my real name. It's
Oh
Jonas
what?
Miguel.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And Iggy, right? So Miguel is my second first name. Can be
Oh, so
shortened
your
to
middle name.
Miggy and then Iggy. So that's where Iggy comes from.
What?
But I've been called Iggy
Yes.
since birth. So
Wow.
yeah, if you
Okay.
want to address me by my legal name, I guess
The
it's
government
Jonas.
name.
My government name. And hold
Uh,
on, one last touch.
Yes,
And then
Kevin. We
I'm done.
are Jesse and James. When my so my government name is Jessica, but like Jesse, right? And so like my so for the longest time when my dad wanted to call my brother and I at the same time, he would just call us Team Rocket.
Team
He'd be like,
Rocket.
Team
That's
Rocket,
so
let's go.
funny.
Right? And so we'd leave.
Yeah. Make
Yeah.
a double. But yeah, here's
Make a
mine.
double.
I finished mine.
Let's
Wowie.
go.
There you go. You got Gabby. Thank you again, Dre, for submitting. And I'm gonna show
Yes.
Jesse's. There you go.
Yeah.
Woohoo. But yeah,
Yahoo.
that's our wahoo. That's our first batch. Wahoo.
I've been trying new lining styles. So this has
Yeah.
been fun to work in.
All right. Now
Wahoo.
we jump on to the next one.
The next one.
The next one is, I think, yeah, by Minty. It's the scythe one.
Yeah. It's this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This individual.
Yes. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. You're the
Cool.
one who picked this one. Again.
Yes.
I'm the one who picked the one before.
Yeah, so it was submitted by Minty. Thank you for submitting. And she didn't put a
Yeah.
description. I think for the next two there is no description, oddly enough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they know. I guess they just know they're cool and they're like, yeah, I don't need to explain anything.
I don't need to explain anything. This is just a
Yeah.
cool character. You're gonna
Just a
draw
cool
it.
character. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me-
I do. Stretch. Okay.
Yeah,
Speedrun
this is a
again.
good one. All right.
Word.
Let's
Actually, a
begin.
good one. Doot, doot. Oh no. And doot, doot. Okay, back to the basics. So this is what drawing's all about, baby. Just doing it, knowing your stuff, and then boom, you could do it faster and faster.
Yeah.
You get personal bests, better PBs.
Better PBs, yeah,
Yeah.
true. Okay, I'm not doing a full body. No, I'll finish a full body.
Yeah, and she just gives off the cool vibe, you know.
Yeah. She feels very icy. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah. Giving you the cold shoulder.
Haha, the cold shoulder.
She's not very ice. What's the matter? Getting cold feet?
No!
Yeah. Don't slip on my icy jokes.
Oh, this feels like a Pokemon gym leader. It's the ice type gym leader.
Word. But why? I guess you could say like it's just a giant pick, but then I don't know. It's a big scythe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think Big Scythe is just as cool, if not cooler, than Big Pick.
Oh no, Kevin. I have not been planning the ice puns. It's all just in my head. It's a curse. So it's the curse I am bestowed upon. Doot, doot. Yeah. You're walking on thin ice.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'll stop now.
The silence.
You know what?
It just-
You know, I think it's time to freeze.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think my jokes are getting sub-zero reception.
How do you just have all of these?
I don't know.
You just have all these in your brain.
It's just in my brain. Yeah, I can't think of
I
any
understand.
anymore. Unfortunately.
Just in
Fortunate
my
for you
brain.
guys.
Just wait until I get it. I'll never have a brain freeze, but I'm just. I don't know. That one was bad. I'm not even gonna like.
Brain freeze.
I'm not even gonna sit on that one.
Brain freeze. Every time I hear brain freeze, I just think of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yes.
Brain freeze. Brain
Oh my God.
storm. Brain
I actually
fart.
watched that not too long ago. You
Ain't
know,
no.
like I watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl with like my partner and some friends.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie was
Yo.
a lot.
I know, right?
You
You ruined my dream journal.
drew in my dream journal.
Mr. Electric.
Electric.
yeah,
Kill
you
him.
take it. Kill him. Ah!
I
Yo.
love that meme so much.
Oh my gosh. Embrace
Joe.
it. Ain't no way. Yeah.
Embrace. Ain't no way.
It's catching on, man.
Mr. Electric.
Yeah.
kill
All
him.
hail the snow jokes.
Oh my god.
It's snow stopping now.
Ouch.
I'll stop now. For real, for real. But I was gonna say, so for Villainous, one of the homebrew decks is actually Mr. Electric. So you could play as Mr.
Oh
Electric.
my god. Incredible.
Yeah. Pretty funny. But yeah, that movie informed me, I think, as a kid.
Did it?
Yeah,
To
I'm like,
what?
this movie's awesome.
Oh, what did you
I-
really?
Yeah, I thought the movie was like so good, it's so creative.
I remember when I watched it. I was really young when I watched it, like way too young, to actually remember it fully. And I
Mhm.
remember like watching it, but I remember watching it on like my cousin's like super old TV. Like it was like one of those super tiny like block TVs. And like it was on top of their fireplace. So not only was it really tiny, it was just invisible. So like I
Ah.
couldn't, like it was just so hard to look at. And then on top of that, you had to watch it with like the red and blue like
Oh yeah,
3D
the goggles,
glasses.
yeah.
Yeah. So it was like not only was it super far away, but it was also on a super tiny TV, and then I had to watch it with the red and blue goggles that didn't work that great. Right? So it was like I could barely process that movie, let alone remember it.
That's
So
why.
it really didn't affect me that much when I was younger.
Understandable. Yeah. When I was younger, when I was like, I think I was like 8 when I watched that, I was like, this is cinema.
This is cinema, this peak cinema.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, always
The reason I
chat.
draw is because it's Godzilla. That's real.
Yeah. Yeah, Britain. There's always a stream where he mentions Godzilla. There's never a stream
Oh,
where he doesn't
really?
play. Yeah.
Oh,
Gojira.
it's one of your regulars then. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty epic.
Pretty epic. I draw because brain rotten. Please help. Yeah, same actually. That's also why I draw.
Yeah.
Lost my mind a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to become a professional artist.
Oh, heck yeah. That's the
You
nice
don't-
thing
you-
about art. If it looks
Yeah.
nice, it's nice. You know? But
You don't become a professional artist if you're completely sane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art has my soul, what can I say?
True. True. Same. I sold my soul a long time ago to a couple of art gods or art demons or whatever they were. I'm not too
Mm.
sure anymore.
Some say demons, some say they were angels. But they were otherworldly nonetheless.
So true. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to
Put
color
me in a
this
rubber
because
room.
I'm kind of going off on the pose.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm also kind of going off on the pose. I'm like,
Yeah. Here's
I just decided to just re-angle it a little bit.
here's live Iggy reaction. Boom.
Yeah, live Iggy reaction. Let's go.
I got the gotcha splash art pose.
All right. Ah, you're doing like the full like I see.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it looks like it's caught on, baby.
No. It's unintentional, chat, I swear.
She intended it.
Nah.
Yeah, and like close
Crazy? I was
parentheses.
crazy once.
Yeah, I really like those memes where they say close parentheses. She intended it. Yeah, also, this is nice. The nice poofy jacket. Wow, I get to hide the hands. Wow, we just focus on
Jokes.
the
I
pose.
intentionally made sure I could draw the hands.
Oh, hold on. Wrong layer. Beep. Copy, paste. And I'm so glad we decided to go on our, like, on our comforts,
On our comfort program.
Yeah. Actually, what was I cooking with that one?
It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, maybe we would have cooked, but
Maybe.
not as good as this, though,
Mhm.
gotta say.
It's really interesting the different ways that we have like interpreted this character.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have gone with like the more gotcha kind of like thing, and I'm like, no. This is like the Armstrong sister from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like,
Oh,
that's the kind of vibe I'm
Olivier,
getting.
yeah.
Yeah. This is the kind of vibe I'm getting from her. You know what I
Word.
mean?
Yeah.
Or like Riza. Like that's kind of like what I'm feeling off of this character.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to make her look as
I definitely
edgy
see
as that.
Olivier. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very based. He's one of my favorite characters, too. She's so cool.
Mhm.
There's so many good characters in FMA.
Oh, same. Like loved FMA, dude. Pride was my favorite. I was just,
Pride,
like,
yeah.
There's just something so like fun about like this terrifying little child. Like it's
Yeah.
just this is one of my favorite things. One
That's
of my
his
favorite tropes.
power. Yeah.
My best friend's favorite is Envy. And
Envy,
Envy's a
yeah.
good time. Envy's a
Word.
great time.
Actually.
I read all of FMA in a day or 2 days.
Oh, you
Right,
read it.
that
You didn't
was-
watch it.
Yeah. No, I didn't finish the anime itself, but I did read the whole thing.
You watched Brotherhood, or?
See, I watched the part of the original that was the exact same as Brotherhood.
Okay.
So it was like I watched the first run, but not to the point where it started to change and like divert from the
Mm.
original manga. So it's like technically yes, I have watched Brotherhood, and technically yes, I have watched the original,
Yeah.
but
Brotherhood.
not in full. I think I watched like 20 episodes, and then I was like, I dropped it for some reason when I was younger, and then I just never got back into it. But then, like, at one point in high school, I was like, you know what? I'll read Full Metal. I don't know why I just dropped the anime.
Yeah.
And I read it in an entire weekend, and I was like, this will be my life now for like 3 weeks.
Right? Yeah, I think that was like, I do remember when I watched it, I was like, wow, the ending changed my life. Now it's time to watch this new anime everyone's talking about. It has like giant people in it. I don't know what it is.
Oh, Attack on Titan!
And then I was like, whoa. Oh, anime's so cool.
Attack on Titan was
Yeah.
my very first anime.
Really? For me, it was
Yeah.
it's really funny. My first anime, it's called Yakitate Japan. It's a cooking anime.
Okay. Oh
It's,
my god.
yeah, so it's about this guy, right? He's a baker. It's a baking anime,
Yeah.
and the main character, Azuma Kazuma, he has the power of the solar hands, and the solar hands, it makes him really good at making bread because his hands are the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun cooking anime about baking, and it's like over the top, and it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like really
That's
old.
cute,
Yeah, pretty good.
bro. It was like, yeah, like I have long since kind of like like I am more of a video game person than I am an anime person. So
Wow.
it's like I am more into like that kind of scene. But I had a student recently that was like saying that they were really into like magical girl anime.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the only magical girl anime I've watched, right? I've watched two, but I
Mhm.
didn't finish one of them. The one that I didn't finish was Madoka,
Oh, really?
right?
Madoka's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you'd think I would have watched Madoka, right? It's like I've seen one episode and then I dropped it. And then for some reason, because I was like 13 and I just couldn't keep up with it. And the other one that I have finished that like no one knows about, except for a very few select people, Cute High Earth Defense Club Love. I don't know what
Oh,
it
that's
is in
also anime
Japanese.
name.
Yeah, it's a super
Sadly,
anime
I've
name.
never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not a magical girl anime, it's a magical boy anime. And the
Ah.
whole like the whole like gimmick with the show was that there were no women in that show whatsoever. Like they go to a beach and it's like there's like the anime beach episode,
Yeah.
and somehow they found a beach with only dudes on it. Like that was the whole gimmick. It was just they were only guys. It was an anime for sure.
Yeah. It's like Love Live. There are no like guys in Love Live.
Oh really? I don't know anything
Yeah,
about Love Live. I have
pretty
trauma with
funny.
Love Live.
Drama? What happened?
Yeah. There was this girl in high school who was obsessed with Love Live, but she
Hmm.
was like not it, bro. Like she
Ah, I
had like
see.
no like what do you
She
call it?
she
Uh
tainted it for you.
yeah, basically. No, she had like no social skills
I see.
in that kind of way, so she would just kind of say the first thing that popped to her head and that led her to saying like a lot of like really not great stuff. Um and then it was like but that she would always say like that not great stuff and talk about Love Live, so it was like I was just like
The
I don't want to get into this.
association.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yes. And what was I? What were
Riz,
we
no
talking about?
Riz.
We were talking about anime. Yeah, no Riz. Negative Riz.
Negative Riz, yeah. Black Hat is one of my favorite, the greatest cartoon villains ever. I'm not too sure who that is.
Black Hat. Not familiar.
Not familiar.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, I apologize. Black Butler was my second or third anime I watched. It was so cool. I'm so sorry, Lexicon. I dislike Black Butler now.
And that
It was one of those
Jesse
things where I
Rose.
was obsessed with it at 13 years old, and I shouldn't have been 13 when I watched it because that community is not for like
Yeah.
people who was my age at that time, you know. And then I look back on it and I'm like, Black Butler is one of those anime that's super hit or miss. Like you either love it or you hate it, right? And at the time I really loved it. But Black Butler Book of Circus is one of the only anime where I actually still listen to that opening. Because that opening was banging, dude. Like that opening was so good, and that's the only thing I remember about Black Butler that I can still like talk about with like a not a bad taste in my mouth, I guess.
I heard. Yeah,
I guess MHA was just a phase. I read a good chunk of
I thought it
MHA.
was I
Yeah.
thought it was
I mean-
at best. Yeah, One Piece
Yeah,
though.
sorry.
One Piece is where it's at. But
Oh,
anyway,
I'm
go on.
sorry. I can't. I don't have the mental tenacity to watch.
Oh, don't watch it. Read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
And bro, it's so long, bro.
reading it. Oh, once you read One Piece, it's like actually a treasure. Like it's it's so good. Or just read One Piece because like watching it will take you 5 million years, but yeah, it's just I can't sing its praises enough. Other than like, it's actually it's just good. I could like go on about it, so I'm holding myself back because I would go off, but yeah, and it's not even nostalgia because I read it 2 years ago, like all of it, and I'm like, wow, like what a good story, and I can say that I've read One Piece and it's not long enough, man. I want more. And I think it's gonna
Is it not
end,
still updating?
honestly.
I swear it was still updating.
It is, but like I want more. I mean, like more
I
like
get you.
some stuff because I think honestly, if I had to guess, they're gonna end in 10 years maybe. Like they're starting to
10
set up.
years.
Yeah, but that's crazy
You got
though.
time,
I could
bro.
see the end. I could see the end, honestly, in like 10, 15 years. But yeah, it's legendary for a reason. That's all I'll say about it.
The One Piece.
The One
One
Piece
Piece is real.
is real. And
Can we get much higher?
my recent obsession too is the newest Gundam. It's really good. Witch from
Mm.
Mercury. Highly recommend it.
Vibes. I
Yeah.
actually don't know anything about Gundam. I just really
Yeah.
like the mechs, and then like I don't actually know anything about Gundam.
Yeah. I would talk about it again, but it's too much. It's too much. I would like go
It's like
off,
holding
man.
yourself back.
Because like the best way I could describe Gundam, right? It's a very legendary series. And I think this one's nice because it has the DNA of it, of like the series, but it's still good for newcomers because it's a new universe, so you don't have to know anything. And yeah,
Vibes.
it's all on YouTube, baby. It's all
Oh, real nice.
uploaded by them, so very good. You have the time.
Sick.
I think they finished their second season last month, but then now they're starting to upload the second season as well on YouTube. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
Free anime. And also I'm holding myself back because I don't want to go off. But anyway.
Okay, you want to
Yeah.
watch a free anime, right? Studio Trigger. All you weebs, you know Studio Trigger. I know you
Yes.
do. Studio Trigger has a free anime that you can watch on YouTube. They uploaded it themselves. It's called Inferno Cop. Inferno Cop is like maybe 14 episodes, something like that. Each episode is maybe 3 minutes, right? And it's one of those anime where like you watch one episode and then you have no idea what's going on, so you're like, okay, maybe the next episode will explain it, and then the next episode doesn't explain it, so you're like, okay, maybe the next episode will explain it, and then it's and then there's one episode that's 14 minutes and it feels like ages because it's like it's so much longer than 3 minutes. But Inferno Cop I recommend to watch when you want to watch something and not take it seriously. It's all voiced by one dude. And there's no real animation. It's just kind of like they're just kind of like images that are just moved back and forth. You know, like it's just a still image that
so
they
it's
just
a
decide to move
PNG.
up and down. Yeah, it's just like a PNG
Kind of
that
like
they
us.
move around. Yeah, it's kind of like us exactly. But there's no mouth movements either. The only thing that's actually moving is the fire that is around Inferno Cop's head, which is just like a gif of like fire. Like it's not even animated; it's just actual fire. It's just like green screen onto it. It is the funniest thing. Bye, Naomi. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
So I recommend it. It was a good time. It took maybe an afternoon to watch. I watched it with my cousins for the first time. Or one of my cousins. And she was like, "We need to watch Inferno Cop." I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Just trust me on this one."
Yeah,
So we watched it together, and it was a great time. I gained nothing by the end of it. And I think I lost pieces of my brain, and I think that's why it was a really good anime.
Because you lost your brain.
I lost brain cells, yeah.
Just a good old turn off your brain time.
It's a motion comic? No. It's not a motion comic. It is quite literally just PNG. It's as if you took, like, here, I'll show you. It's as if you just had, like, you know, the stick figure here, right? And then you moved it around like this when it talked. Right? It's like, hello, my name is blah, 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 blah. Like, that's literally it. And then there's a background. And then there's one guy voicing everything. It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah. So much fun stuff. I love that there's so much, like, it's the best time to be a creative man. You can just make anything and there's always an audience for it.
So true.
Future.
Yeah, how are you doing, chat? How are we vibing?
Word.
Right
Yeah, Pixar better watch out. Yeah. Yeah, Pixar been real quiet since this one. I always love those.
Inferno
memes.
Cop is from forever ago, dude. It's not a new one.
Yeah.
South Park? No.
Yeah, I want to show you mine actually, what I have so far.
Yeah, let's take
I
a
kind
look.
of popped off. Gotta say.
Yeah?
There
Let's
you
see.
go. Boom. He has like the
I gotta wait because you're not sharing your stream, so I gotta
boom.
wait for it to
Yeah.
catch up with the rest of the stream. Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both went for totally different vibes.
Word. I want like the, you know, if you like saw her like across your stream, like it says like, yeah, wants to challenge you, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
that's
mine
the
is like
pose.
if you saw her across the street, you'd walk the other way. Like that's the kind of vibe I went for by comparison.
Yeah. Also, the funny part about this, whenever I pop off like this, I don't know if the anatomy is right. It's probably very, very wrong, but I'm like, but it looks so cool.
Yeah, I get you. I
So,
get you.
yeah, it's pretty funny.
Hey man, who cares? Sacrifice it for aesthetic.
Word. It's too cool, man. And I stretch.
Ha, too cool? Ha 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 ha. Cool as ice, you could say.
I see. And actually,
Icy.
what time do we end? Okay, so trying to think. Yeah, okay, we got like 10 minutes technically. So I
10?
can yeah,
I'm just about done the line.
just to like make good time
yeah.
for everything. Yeah, especially since I was a little bit late on the last one.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Yeah. And I'm just taking a look at chat right now.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sleep is mad at you. It's okay. Pokemon Sleep does not control you. Yeah, I guess what are some
right? Thank you.
what are some hobbies you have that aren't drawing? Because for me, you already know it's airbrushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like airbrushing so much. It's just because
Shoot.
it's nice to have something in your hands, you know, like something
Yeah.
tangible, and like you can't undo it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are scared. Like, what if I ruin my Gundam? You know, what if I ruin it? I'm like, that's part of the charm, you know, like
Yeah.
you know it, and
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, and it's like I always like to say, if you mess it up, if you're worried about messing it up, you won't mess it up, you know. So I think you just need to do it, you know. That's cool, and I like it. I like the experience because like, you know, part of the weave experience is getting the figures, right? But I don't like it. I don't like just buying the figures and it's just there. Like, yeah, it's there to collect dust now. But then,
Yeah.
for this one, you gotta work for it, you know? Even if you just assemble it, put it together, even before airbrushing, I'm like, yeah, I worked hard, and I like have a cool Gundam on my table, but...
Yeah, I get you.
It's a story. But yeah, that's airbrushing. Always, I recommend you guys try building Gundams. Even ones that just look cool, even if you haven't watched the anime yet. It's awesome.
Yeah. What do I do other than draw? I play a lot of D&D, I guess. I play a lot of D&D. I like video games.
Word.
Big. But yeah, 100% D&D. Like that's like I love the character creation. I write every once in a while too.
Yeah.
But I love character creation. I love designing the characters and playing with friends. It's actually like it's so nerdy. It's so fun to roleplay though. Like as another character. Cause like when you like in D&D, like you have to play as another character, right? So there's an RP element to it. Like some people don't like RP, and I'm like, I find that that's my favorite part of D&D is the RP.
Yeah.
Cause it's just fun. You know, I play as Corn. Corn's like a little kid, so it's like it's fun to play as this weird little kid. But yeah,
and don't you get bonus XP if you like roleplay? Like sometimes the DM would give you bonus XP.
Well, nobody really plays with EXP. Like when you play D&D, it's like most people when they do level ups and stuff, they don't play with EXP. They play with what do you call it? Like it's just based on events when you level up. Like if there's a big event that just happened, then you level up or whatever. It's not really like experience points or anything like that. Yeah.
Cause yeah, I've seen a couple like TTRPGs played, and sometimes they have like a place like after the journey or before the journey where they like allocate skill points. But I guess that's just that's not a D&D thing. They don't play D&D.
Yeah.
There's a World of Darkness, I think, that they play. But anyway.
Yeah. Like you can play with EXP, but most people don't. Just because it's like you play a half orc rogue named Ree. I love that. Corn, by the way, for those who are new here, Corn is a dragonborn barbarian, totem of the bear, of course.
Ooh,
He's my
Dragonborn.
first D&D character. Leave me alone. But it's like you can play with EXP, but most people don't, just because it's like it's annoying to play with EXP because you have to like have combat all the time, and it's like you can over level or you're severely under leveled for some areas, so on and so forth. So it's usually better, especially if you're playing with like a very heavy story kind of campaign, if you just play like via like events, like levels are triggered by events, because it's a little bit more organized.
Yeah. It does
Yeah, but
definitely sounds
it
awesome.
is basically up to DM or Game Master, but most people play with events rather than EXP from what I can see.
Gotcha. It's just so nice, like the freedom of it all, like being like, yeah,
Yeah.
what's it called? I think one of my friends are like, I take off my pants and I whip them with my pants, and then
Yeah.
you can just do stuff like
Yep.
that. It's pretty fun.
You could just do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah.
There was once where we had to like pick a cow to buy because we wanted a plains cow to carry some of our like luggage or like our stuff, because like we didn't have enough room in the carriage that we had. So we bought a plains cow. I so happen, as one of my barbarian traits, because of the specific subclass of barbarian I just get speak with animals as like a free cast. So it's like normally you would have to use like a spell slot, and like it would take up, you know, like one spell slot if you want to use it, but I could just use it for free. Like I can just use it without worrying about that because I don't normally cast spells, but I can just talk with animals. So they were like, okay, Corn, you gotta talk to all these cows and see which one we should take with us. And the two other cows were like pretty normal, but then there was one cow named Morton who is like sad all the time and wants to explore the world, and he's like, I'm
You
stuck
party
here.
member. You party
Yeah.
member right there.
Exactly. And he was like, I want to explore the world. I'm stuck here. I need to see what other grass tastes like, right? And Corn, as a child, is like empathizes with this cow, and he's like, we need to take this cow with us. We have to take this cow with us. So it was really fun.
And there's a romance to Morton, man. The grass, or the cow who wants greener grass. Wow.
Yeah, and
So
yet
cool.
as it turns out, Morton is actually very, very lazy and very, very old, and he was content with going outside just a little bit. But Morton is staying with us, and we love him.
Wow,
I love him. The other party members don't.
Yeah, welcome back, Onion Ring.
Welcome back, Onion Ring.
Yeah, I gotta see what is chat saying.
No, we need to keep Morton.
Wait, more Morton. Hashtag Morton.
Hashtag Morton with like 4 O's.
Yeah. Word. And all the stories you tell, you know, it's so like so cool. So glad that
it's so fun.
Stuff like that is still cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Still around.
Play D&D. It's free therapy.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my POV now.
Yeah,
live Iggy reaction. Boom.
Live Iggy reaction. Let's go.
I gotta check. Okay. And where's chat? I sent chat away by accident. And yeah, it's basically, I really like this way of workflow, just because I see a lot of artists do it, like Japanese artists, and I like it. It's just a sketch, and then afterwards you paint over it if you had like extra time.
Yeah.
It's just so nice to be able to just paint over stuff. Bloop, bloop.
I am a lover of line art, so I'm like, I need my lines. It's like, if I can add in lines, I will.
Word. 100% understandable.
Yeah. The way I'm trying to like loosen up with lines more. So it's like less clinical. I'm trying to experiment a bit more with like rougher line work, or like no line weighting at all. Like I've done a couple of like demos for classes or for camps recently, !camps, !classes, where like we did a style study one day that was like, or like we were talking about styles for digital illustration this week, and one of the artists that I decided to study has like no line weighting and like no shading.
Right, yeah, you showed me their art.
Yeah. And I was like, so something awakened to me, dude. I was like, This is so fun.
A new
So
column.
I've been like integrating it into my own style a little bit more. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of digging this. I vibe with this. This is so fun.
Word.
And like for the rest of the week, it's just been style experiments.
Yeah, I love it when things just click.
Yeah, yeah. That's a tip for all of you guys as well. It's like, don't think that like when you have a style, quote unquote, that like you can stick with it forever, right? As artists, we will change and we will grow, and
Word.
that is all about that is what the artist journey is all about.
Also, you know, like I know a lot of people ask like, when do I know? How do I know? The thing is, you can't tell you that. You gotta
Yep.
figure it out. Yeah, that's the fun part and the scary part, because
Yeah.
we can't really tell you. You know, it's kind of like we could give you the tools to to like tell like what works for you, but yeah, in the end, it's you, man. That's the cool
Yeah.
and the scary part. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep that fire alive, baby. Yeah, drawing.
Woo woo.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
drawing.
Rah!
Yeah, ow, ow. Yeah, drawing's so cool. But
Yeah.
anyway,
It is up to you what you wish to be as an
Word.
artist. You have to find your own voice. We cannot do that for you.
word. But yeah, speaking of like the art demos for class, oh man, for camp we had to make a comic, and I made a Gundam comic.
Of course.
Yeah, that's like the fun part. I'm like, oh yes, I could draw whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could show it on stream. I don't know.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, if you show your comic, I'll show mine.
Word. So let me look for it. But it was really quick. It took a. So there you go. Is it on stream right now? You can see it if you want. There you go.
I just gotta wait. I gotta wait.
Oh, and I'm blocking it. Hold on, let me adjust it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's the two characters from the new Gundam.
Yeah.
There, I'm trying to zoom out so that you can see the whole thing without me blocking. It's super simple. And that's the nice thing about
Yeah.
class. I could draw whatever. I'm still teaching them how to draw comics, but I can do whatever.
It's so
I want.
true. That is how I feel about lessons too. Sometimes I'm like, it's like I'm teaching you guys, and I've done my job, so I will now just draw D&D characters all the time.
Word. And now I will draw the characters I'm obsessed with. Boom.
Exactly.
And then now, let's look at live Jesse reaction.
Oh, okay. So for me, it wasn't just like a one-day thing. For me, I taught an entire comics, like
Yeah, the intensive.
The intensive, yeah. So it was the whole week. So I have 6 pages that I did within a week. Technically 5,
Dang.
but because the first page I did.
That's nutty, actually.
Thank you. The first page I did on the last, what do you call it? The last day of the week before. Let me do this so that you guys can see it. So then I did this one on the last day of the week previous, and then I did full color pages. So this was technically page 1 that I did the second week. That was full color, and then another one. I was like, I kind of had a craving to work back with Grayson again, so I was like, let's make a Grayson mini comic. Why not? Let's do it for fun. But because I can never take anything seriously, of course, it's not actually horror. It's just normal. It's just a normal interaction.
Yeah.
And you can see like my comic style changing depending on the mood of the situation. So there's a lot of talking about moods and like just general, like spacing and stuff like that. But yeah, it felt nice to go back into this kind of working with comic style.
Word.
It's a
so
good
commendable,
time.
man. Like that's so cool that you get to teach like a whole thing for like a week. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah. That's what the intensives
That's
are like.
pretty
It's just one thing.
intense.
Intensives. Yeah, my art boot camp.
Word. Art boot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call
Jesse
it.
has like a drill sergeant.
I'm not. I hope not anyway.
It's funny. Yeah, I kid. But I think we should end off soon, actually, in 2 minutes because.
2 minutes? All right,
yeah.
easy. I'm almost on the coloring.
Yeah, same here. I'm just adding like some contrast.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just gonna shade the hair a little bit. And yeah, really nice. I like how this one turned out, actually. Full body.
Yeah.
There. And...
I don't actually. I haven't worked with like proper blue in a really long time. Like I've noticed that I've had like this strange like like love of working with warm colors as of late. It's like I haven't done like a full frosty character in a long time, so this feels refreshing.
Well, for me, get me away from blues and pinks. I use blue and pink too much. It's my favorite. It's too good. Just cool
I get
colors
you.
are too cool.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, gotta be. I'm like that guy, like in front of the car. Gotta be one of my favorites. Blue and purple, gotta be one of my favorites.
Where is this brush? Where did you go? There you are.
Yeah, I remember that was like a mind-blowing discovery, man. When I learned about hue shifting, I'm like,
Oh
wait
yeah.
a minute.
It's like, whoa.
You mean
I
I
don't
don't?
just use the same color flat.
Or you mean I don't just go down on the color wheel and pick like a darker shadow?
Yeah, I felt
That was
so
so...
smart with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing actually that I want to share with everybody watching right now. Because I know there's like a bajillion like cool art tips on TikTok right now. And like I think what you should look for is not saying that all of them are bad, but like try to ask the why. You know, like why did they do that? Like why did they do that technique? Because usually when you find out the why, that's when you find out like, oh, they did this way. They did it this way because it's doing that. It's too
Yeah,
bad because like
100%.
I can't think of like an example right now, but
No, I got you.
yeah.
It's yeah, because I tell that to my own students too. It's like you really should like analyze what they're doing, because
Yeah,
the second that you do, then you can also tell which tutorials are actually good for you and which ones are not good for you. Because
exactly.
sometimes you'll find a tutorial that's like, oh, do this all the time, and it's the worst tutorial ever. Like I remember
Yeah.
seeing like one, I don't remember what it was. My student showed me a thing that they learned. I'm like, oh, don't do that. Like
Yeah.
that's not good. I think it was like for everything, only use like a blue shadow, something like that. And I was like, ooh,
Not
no,
for
don't do
everything
that.
necessarily, you know. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
thing, right? So let's use that as an example. So why did they say that? It's probably because it's a cool shadow, and usually because
yeah.
the sky is blue. So that's why shadows are blue because the sky is blue. But
That's tech.
sometimes, uh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, sorry, you go first.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You can go.
But yeah, that's like the main reason. But sometimes, you know, the sky isn't always blue. Sometimes it's purple. Sometimes it's pink. Sometimes there is no sky. It's like lamplight, you know? It's ambient light,
Mm-hmm.
basically, what they're trying to explain. But they were like, nah,
Mm-hmm.
just make it blue, man. So that's like the short
Yeah.
answer, you know? Like what? Ask the why. Like why
Yeah.
blue?
Shadows are also not always blue, just in general. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
um, different depending on the light source color is what your shadow color will be. So if
Yeah.
you have a warm light source, then your shadow color will be the opposite. It'll be the complementary color of said shadow color or
Yeah.
said light color. So like you have a blue shadow most of the time because the sun is yellow. Um, by um, by inverse of that, if you were to have a like purple light, then you would have a more. Hang on, I got this. It's different because we're dealing with light. If you have a purple light, then you're gonna have like a more, or like a blue indigo kind of light, then you're gonna have like a more yellowish, greenish kind of light to go along with that.
Mm.
And it's like you gotta, or shadow color. You gotta know what the inverse is, because sometimes that hue will change.
Yeah.
It's important to know your color theory along with your light theory.
Also, I'm reading chat right now. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's probably going to be a third one. Yeah, this isn't the last of these
Mm-hmm.
types of streams. Yeah, I should have been reading chat. If the sky's green, there's a tornado coming. Yeah, I hear that a lot. Yeah. And also, I think we should finish this up soon. Actually, move on to
Perfect.
the next
I
thing.
just finished, so
Yeah, same,
we're
same.
all good to go.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we should definitely finish. We
Yeah.
have 30 minutes for the last
30
one.
minutes. Yeah.
We
So
left the last one for last.
word. So we got this one. Thank you again, Minty. This is your
Thank you.
character. Wow. We don't know the name of your character. Maybe it's Minty, or maybe your name is Minty. But yeah, she did a good
Okay,
job.
great.
And then here's
Thank
mine. Boom. Full body. Why did I go with the full body? That took forever. But
you.
it's still cool though. But yeah,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna introduce the last but not the least.
Yes, this
After
character
bloop. Let me put them in. Where are
from the
they?
Chroma Core.
Yeah, so this is
Her
by
name is Zane.
Froggy. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So their name is Zane. And look, it's like a. I'll show a better reference actually. Boom. There you go. Dragon
Yeah.
tail, the classic Jello body, transparent.
It's so cool.
Yeah, that's so
Such a
nice.
cool design. We both saw this one. We were like, yes, instant yes.
I
We
know,
must do this one.
I know, right? So, doot doot, and yeah,
Yeah.
cool submissions. Thank you again.
Thank you again.
Bloop.
This one is so
Nice.
fun. I'm so
Thank
excited
you,
to do this one.
Froggy.
Again, I'm not gonna do a full body because
Same.
I'm
I'm just gonna do waist up.
I've been doing waist up this whole time. Exclusively waist up.
I know. I should have done that. Like, why did I do a full body? I mean, I got it done at least, so it's good.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Which means that this one needs to be
Yeah.
quicker.
And it's on my POV right now, so if you want to switch to your POV, let me know.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Right? Design's so pretty. Ooh. Do you mind if I ask if you have any good tips to practice color theory? For me, color theory, right? Before, I feel kind of proud. I'm like, wow, I could explain it now. But the best way to explain something like color theory, right, is super complicated because some people tell you like, oh, don't use oversaturated colors. They don't work. Or like some people say like, oh, actually use that because it makes it pop and blah blah blah. There's like so many different interpretations. So what I recommend is to stick with the basics. So I did say this in the hue or in the what's it called? In the digital art stream tips video too. Is to stick with the basics. And for color, the most basic thing is hue, saturation, and value. Saturation and value. I mean, I'm not gonna go over it again here because I already talked about it in the stream. Digital tips. But basically, I want you guys to focus on these three because it kind of helps you put things into words. So it helps you explain stuff. So once you see like an artwork you like, right? I think in the beginning we're all like, "Oh wow, pretty color." You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's like the extent of it. But then once you like know those three words, you at least have a basis, right? You're like, "Oh, the hue is mostly blue." Like all of it is like mostly bluish or pinkish in hue. It's desaturated, right? So not much vibrant colors. So once you have that vocabulary, you're set, right? And like you could pretty much you're free to do whatever you want, and then you just try the colors. It's color theory. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, do you have anything to add, Jesse?
Yeah. I will always say because I am a nerd for color theory. I love the scientific aspects of color theory. I love all of that fun jazz. So for me, when I hear how do I study color theory, I think, what type of color theory are you studying? What part of color theory are you starting with first? So you could be focusing on your, what do you call it? You could be focusing on like how colors interact with each other. You could be focusing on why different colors look good together. You could be focusing on what like color moods and stuff like that. Thank you for the $10 dono, Sue.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the
So
orange super.
yeah, so that kind of thing, right? It's like you got to figure out what part of color theory you're focusing on first. um so like if you want to focus on, or maybe you should focus on like what you want to get better at first, right? It's like, what do you want to get better at? Using better color palettes, then you should worry about how colors interact with each other. If you want to worry about your value differences, then you should worry about value. Like that's a totally different thing. um so it really depends on what you want to start on. But I would agree with Iggy. It's like if you don't really know where to start, then start with the basics. Your hue, saturation, value. Figure out how those interact with each other. Figure out how to change those around, and then you can get into different kinds of colors. So we have a series on like color theory and stuff like that. So if you ever wanted to check that out, that is available. But one of the it's like we split it into, when I teach it, I split it into a few things. It's like I start with talking about the different types of palettes that you can use. So like I would recommend learning all 10, right? All 10 different types of color palettes that are available to you.
There are 10?
Yes, it's 10.
Whoa.
Learn all 10 that are available to you. And then you can learn about like what the different color wheels are, and then you can learn about Chevrolet's rule of color interaction. But that one you shouldn't learn until last, because that one's gonna make your brain hurt. But if I was to pick an order, it would be that.
I should do that too. I don't know the chevrons.
Oh,
really
you don't know Chevrol's?
No.
Oh.
I just picked the nice colors.
Allow me to explain.
But that's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
My color theory.
Let me explain then. Chevrolet's
Yeah.
rule of color interaction is the principle that based on the context that the color is placed in, your visual perception of the color will change.
Oh, kind of like ambient light? Is that it?
Kind of. So not quite though. So imagine, it's the reason why I always say to work on like a gray background if you're doing concept arting.
Oh yeah. True.
Imagine, right, for me, have you ever seen that optical illusion that's like, which gray is lighter? Is it this one or this one? And then you put them together and they're like, oh, it's the same gray. That is Chevrolet's rule of color interaction. So depending on the context that we see the color in, it changes our perception of what that color looks like. This is part of the reason why I can work completely without a multiply layer, because I know exactly how colors will interact with each other. So it's like I can just move it on the slider and I know exactly where things go. Here, let me show you a piece that I did recently.
Live Jesse reaction. I should have switched
Live Jesse reaction.
Oh, wow.
No, you're all good.
That's so nice. Yeah, I just saw your artwork now.
Thank you. This one, right? This looks like a multiply layer. I have used no multiply layers. If I go back to the original file, the PSD, 3-1.
I gotta say that is a good skill to learn, because I do love using my multiply. I'm like, wow, it just makes things nice.
There's an overlay layer, and it was just to fix some of the colors. But if you go back into the original thing, there's one layer for all the color. That's because I just picked it, right? It's like I started with this pink, and I was just able to move it along the slider to get the skin tone and the hair and everything like that, right? So there's a few different aspects of Chevrolet's. One of them is there's value, right? That's the one that I just talked about. Value is like, if it's, depending on what surrounds it, it'll change how light or dark that gray looks, right? So if a mid-tone gray is on black, it'll look lighter. And if the mid-tone gray is on white, it'll look darker. So depending on the context that's around it. There's one with saturation, where the complementary color of whatever you're working with will always make the color pop more. So like the example they gave was like, if you use a really bright red and you put it on gray, it'll pop less than if you put it on cyan. And then the last one is called oh gosh, what do you call it? Subtraction. And subtraction makes no sense if I try to explain it with just words. So how I tend to explain it is like, so I'm gonna let you visualize it. Imagine you have a green circle, right? You have a green circle, and it is within on a blue background. That green circle is gonna look more yellow because there is less yellow on the canvas as a whole.
Oh, so it's like the most saturated source of yellow. So in
it's
comparison, it's like the supplier of yellow.
Yeah, and then by comparison, if I was to put that same green on a yellow background, that green will look more blue because there is less blue on the entire canvas, right? So it's like based on the amount of a color within an area, it changes the perception of every other hue around it. And that's like eye-opening, dude. It's like you learn that and you're like, oh, that's why I shouldn't work on a colored background when doing concept art, because if you do, it changes your perception of that color. So like if you had a purple character and you put them on a like bright pink background, right? If you switch them over and put them on a green background, they will look different. So those colors won't look quite as balanced.
I just know it by instinct, honestly. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, so that's why you want to put it on a gray background, by comparison, right? So then it's like, oh, it's like these are neutrals because there's no hue interfering with it.
You gotta send me that.
So that's
study
that's
up.
the why. That's the why.
Now this is getting interesting.
This is getting interesting.
Classic anime moment. That's so cool, actually, because like I kind of just like I just know by heart. I'm like, oh, it doesn't work. And then, oh, it doesn't work. I just kind of go by my gut, and yeah. So that's all. I know you mentioned this before, but like, yeah. I guess now that you've like expanded on it, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
Colors.
I love Chef Rule.
Word.
Chef Rule's rule of color interaction is really cool.
Yeah. Send me PM me
Yeah,
the
I got
word,
you.
the big words.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yes.
I'll just type it out.
Yeah.
Chef
And I'm gonna
Rule.
go on mine now.
Yeah, go for it. Now this is pod racing.
Now
So
this
true.
is. I'll try spinning. That's me. That's me when I'm with colors. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. And I'm like, whoa,
What? This is
whoa.
pod racing.
I'll try spinning. Oh man, that guy becomes a Sith Lord.
Whoa, spoilers. What the heck?
Ain't no way, man.
Ain't no way. Mr. Skywalker, what are we going to do?
Oh man. Does he know?
Does he know? Does he know?
Who's gonna
Eyebrow
tell him?
raise. Who's gonna tell him?
Ain't no. He doesn't
Bro
know.
doesn't even know. He's
And it's like the
about to
crying
get-
emoji, you know, the one like crying in a pool. Does he know?
Does he know?
Oh.
Bro does not even know.
And it'd be like, bro doesn't know. He's talking to the Dark Lord of the Sith, who was supposed to bring balance to the Force, not join them. Yeah, man. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star
The
Wars.
Star War.
I love how we got from like, you know, color theory, like, wow, very interesting, to Master Skywalker.
Master Skywalker.
I'll try spinning. It's a good trick. Yeah, man.
This ADHD, bro.
Yeah. Duality of man. Inside you there are two wolves. Color theory and
Inside there are two wolves.
Star Wars.
And Master Skywalker.
Master
What are
Skywalker.
you going to do? I went to the beach the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, like the sand was getting everywhere, right? And I was like, I don't like sand.
It's pretty coarse and rough. I don't know.
Coarse and rough gets everywhere.
Yeah. Did you tell anybody about it, or did you just like laugh to yourself like a crazy person?
My parents were there. I was there with my family.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was like
Yeah, they
my
wouldn't
dad
get
was
it.
laughing with me. No, my dad loves Star Wars.
Oh,
He was
okay,
like-
he would
He
get
was
it.
laughing. Yeah, my dad's a nerd. My dad is the one who got me into all my nerdy things.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a similar story, I guess. Back when, yeah, growing up, I watched my mom play the original Resident Evils, the PS1 ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
man. Yeah, that's why I was so scared.
I
Growing up.
was like, that's kind of traumatizing if you were like a
I
young
was
kid.
like kind of scared, but I couldn't look away, man. I was like, wow, it's so interesting. Like these zombies.
Bro, I was so easily scared as a kid. Like it's so weird. It's like I love horror, right? I love everything scary. But like as a kid, I was terrified of everything. Like I was like, get that away from me. I didn't even want to go to a party city because
Party
during
city?
Halloween. Yeah, I didn't want to go to a party city when I
That's
was a
so
kid because there's
funny.
too many Halloween decorations, dude. It's like too scary. I didn't even want to go to a Walmart.
Oh.
And I was like, I can't do this. It was like it's not happening. So I would just wait until Halloween was over because I just hated Halloween when I was a kid.
Too scared.
Like other than the free candy, like I couldn't stand how scary everything was.
I think even then I was scared because, like, you know, the classic rumor that everybody warns you, like, oh, there's thumbtacks in your candy, you gotta check it.
Hmm.
I think that was a hoax. I think, I don't know. In like all my years of trick or treating, I've never gotten
Never found a
the spiked
thumbtack.
candy.
I have also never found a spiked candy, luckily. But
Thankfully.
I mean, if they warned us for a reason, right? So at least now we
Word.
know to look.
I know, right? Kinda spooky that it even
Kinda
came up to begin
spooky.
with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thumbtack hoax. Scariest thing is seeing Christmas decorations. Oh my gosh. If you've ever been to the Philippines, September, prime time for Christmas. Yeah, you
So
just see,
true.
if it's a bird month, it's Christmas in the Philippines, baby.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Everybody hanging up their Christmas lights in the street.
I
Oh, yeah.
love Christmas down there.
Word. It's so fun. Nightmare Before Christmas, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Doot, doot, doot. And what time is it? Okay, it's just Yeah, we have ample time actually to work on
Yeah,
this. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It's like we can just work until the end. Like
Word. Just like life.
so true. No, that's real.
Just like life.
Just like real life.
I'm so deep. Actually. Call me Adele,
So
man.
deep.
Call me Adele. I'm so deep. Rolling in it,
Bro.
actually.
Roll. Call me the Marianas Trench, bro. I'm so deep.
Ain't no way. She's the Mariana Trench.
Ain't no way. Be so for real right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I gotta switch to your POV. What is Jesse cooking? I've been on there for too long.
I realized that like I haven't done the tail, and I think that that's a crime. So I'm gonna also very quickly line in the tail when I get the chance again.
Yeah. Word.
I'm
I'm
gonna
using the
leave
tail
it.
as like a frame for me.
I get you. I get you. I'm gonna worry about the rib cage and like the bony bits. I'm gonna leave to just color because I don't want to line it because I want to make it look like it's like in the
Yeah.
jelly.
The jello.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
jellos. I'm like I wanna leave that to like color exclusively.
Word up.
So I think that'll
And
look pretty sick.
word. The Jesse Tech.
Live Jesse reaction.
Yeah. Alright, bye. Yeah, have a nice
Come on.
dinner.
Peanut butter pretzels. I can't eat peanut butter, so
Oh.
you enjoy those.
Yeah, I always wonder, yeah, with peanut allergies, how do people develop it? Like,
I don't know. I just one day I realized that I ate you know, like Rocky Road ice cream, and I felt my throat close up, and I was
oh
like,
god.
oh, okay, well, I guess I'll die. I mean, I didn't die. My peanut allergies are like, it's not so intense that I need an EpiPen, but it's enough where it's like, yeah, it makes it difficult to breathe when I eat something that has peanuts in it. So
Yeah, I've had that
it
before,
makes me.
like an allergic reaction to something. It was like a certain brand of instant noodles, and I was like, why am I coughing? Why am I coughing uncontrollably? Why can't I breathe? And it's so scary, man. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't die. Yeah, no, I mean, I clearly.
I lived.
I lived. Did you die? Unfortunately, yes. But I lived.
I lived. Yeah. Peanut butter got nothing, man. Nothing on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bro, what even was Ice Age about, dude? Like,
Ice Age? Wait,
yeah,
what about Ice Age?
you know, like the movies, you know?
No, what about it? I missed it.
That's like what is it about? I think I remember the first one and then none after that, right? It was
Yeah,
like
same.
like I know there were how many Ice Age? There was an
There's like
inordinate amount.
six or something.
There was more than 6. Hang on. Ice Age.
Yeah, Ice Age kind of popped off.
How many Ice Age movies are there? 7. Oh, you're so close.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, there's 7 Ice Age movies.
So it's not an
There's one in
anthology.
There was one in 2022? What?
Is there? Did Blue Sky close the 2022?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, right, yeah. It was when under Disney. Right. Yeah, I remember this. That was like the last thing they released, and then they're like, yeah, man. Blue Sky,
Yeah.
Gonzo. And then they were like, see ya, bozo. And then they just got rid of... actually got rid of Blue Sky. So sad.
So sad.
But yeah, I was more of a Rio guy. I like Rio better than Ice Age.
Oh, Rio was so good.
Yeah.
Rio was a great movie.
Word. Have you watched Nimona?
Oh yeah,
Nimona
I
is
watched
amazing,
Nimona recently.
actually.
Amazing movie. Yeah, Nimona was
Actually,
great.
Banging, dude. It's such a good
Yo,
movie. I'm so
love
glad I
it.
got to see the light of day.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if you guys haven't
I
watched
cheered,
it.
bro. Like the representation, A+ in that. You
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
right?
Like, I was like, because like when you
Yeah.
have like a film, like if there is representation, it's always like, what do you call it? Like, I feel like
Beating
it's always like
around.
hidden out throughout the whole thing, and then it's confirmed at the end. A friend of mine said this, but like this one, it was like straight out the gate. It's like, no, they are in love, and I'm like, that's
Yes.
awesome.
About
I was like, that's so
time.
good. About
And-
time, bro.
And I love
So
their
true.
dynamic too. They're pretty cute.
They're so cute. No, I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh
Nimona
my
was
God.
so good.
What's his name again? I know Golden Loin is his last name, but I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Aloysius?
Ambrosius.
Ambrosius, yeah.
Ambrosius Golden Loins. It's so
Word.
funny. Like I decided to look up what the original Nimona was about, like the comic.
Yeah?
Bro, they hated each other in the original. They weren't even like like the original story apparently like the main character, I don't remember his name. God.
Oh god, I feel bad.
Yeah,
Ballaster.
me too.
Ballaster.
Ballaster. Yeah, Ballaster. In
Bal.
the original one, he was just a villain. Like he wasn't even like a knight become like accidental villain. Like he was just a villain. And like Nimona was like, "Oh, you're like the most evil person guy here." It's like, "I want to help you," and he's like, "No, I don't need a sidekick."
Yeah.
And then he and Ambrosius were just like
Yeah.
rivals. Like that was what the whole thing was.
But yeah, in this
W
one,
changed, in my opinion.
they love each other. It's so
They
cute.
love each other.
Yeah.
They are in love.
And I like the what's it called? The Overwatch theme they have. It's like futuristic but in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, futuristic but in Night's Age.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It's so cool. It's
Yeah.
such a good
I joined the wrong
like
game.
concept to have like this cyberpunk medieval
Yeah.
kind of vibe. They just had cars, dude. Like it was so funny. I'm like
Weird.
get in the chariot. It's just a car. It's a flying car.
Yeah. And man, I want to talk about spoilers, but like it's so good. Like the message. It's
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know why I should talk about it, but like a certain anime that tells you that there are no enemies. That's what I thought of. I'm like, you have no enemies. There are no enemies, man. Like, what are you talking about? But also semi spoilers for Nimona.
Yeah, semi spoilers.
That hit. I was like, yo, that's such a good message, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so good. Recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it. Yeah, amazing.
Amazing movie.
Whose OC are you drawing? What's the name of the artist again, Iggy?
Froggy. Her name is Froggy,
Froggy.
but there's no description. It's also another one that didn't have a description on their.
Mm-hmm. It's just a really cool looking character.
Yeah, and the name of the character is Zane, right?
It's Zay.
Zay.
Zay. Z-A-Y.
Right.
Zay.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's mine so far. Yeah. There. We got.
Oh, let's take a look see here.
So we
Yeah.
got nice pose, and then let's take a look at yours. Actually, I should have. Why did I crop it? Hold on. Let me. There. Let me shrink it down.
Is this the last OC for the stream? It is. This is indeed the final character that we will be
Yes.
working on.
There we go. There's the live Jesse reaction now.
Live Jesse reaction. Let's go.
I was like, I get over the original live worm reaction, and it's like a
Yeah.
shriveled up worm, dude.
Yeah. Live worm reaction.
But yeah, final words before I talk about spoilers. Nimona, banger.
Yeah.
Banger alert.
Damn. Banger alert. Yeah, so true. What a banger of a movie.
But it's really funny though. Like midway through the movie, not really a spoiler. Don't worry. But
Mhm.
they make you think that the movie's over, and it reminded me of the feeling I had for B movie, man. When when I watched it the first time, I was like, is the movie over? Like they sued the human race and like all the honeys given back. Is it over now? I thought there's still more movie. Why is there more movie?
Bro, I don't even remember the B movie, dude. Like, I just remember the memes from years ago.
Yeah, for some reason, I really remember it. I don't know.
It's
Because
traumatized you.
the way I
B
watched B movie, it was in like my knockoff DVD, 100 movies in one disc, and B movie was one of them. And it had like
Oh.
it was like 144p. It had Chinese subtitles in it. It was still in English though, but that's how I watched it. So that's why it's so like surreal to me whenever I
It's so funny.
remember that movie. Yeah, man. Knockoffs, I don't know. Knockoffs just kind of make your childhood a little bit more interesting when you think back to them.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I told this story to my students. Okay, I haven't told this story. Speaking of knockoffs. Okay, longest time, I really loved this song as a kid, right? Lovers on the Sun by David Guetta, right? Great song. It's a good time, right? If you're an electronic music fan, David Guetta, legendary, right?
Get a
Wait.
cheese.
I remember, like, the other day, I was like, you know what? I'm like, why don't I go? I'm like, I feel like listening to this song again. Let's go listen to Lovers on the Sun by David Guetta, right? So back then, right, you know, when you're like younger, because like before they had like music subscriptions or anything, it's like you'd have to use like some kind of like B-list site, and like download your music if you didn't
Mhm.
want to get them like legally, or like you'd use YouTube to MP3, that kind of thing, right? And like maybe you still do that, right?
Yeah,
But like back
forbidden
then for
knowledge.
sure, back then for sure it was like either you bought each song individually or like you suffered, right? So I did like I would like go on like a site, right? And I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna like a dodgy site, and you'd find the files. You download from there, right? So I downloaded a version of Lovers on the Sun by
Mm-hmm.
David Guetta way back when, right? And I was used to hearing it in a specific way. So I go to listen to the official thing, right? Because now I have YouTube Music, right? I have an actual subscription. So I go to listen to the official version, right? And I'm like, this sounds kind of off. I'm like, why does this sound kind of off, right? So I go back and I'm like, okay, I still have the original file. Let's go listen to my version that I had growing up. The version that I had growing up was sped up to such like a
It was
minuscule amount.
Nightcore.
It was Nightcore. No, so what? But
Yeah.
like not even though,
It's
right?
like
It was sped
so
up.
subtly, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was sped up to such a like minuscule amount that it was like it didn't sound distorted, but it did make the key, like the pitch, just slightly
Oh.
sharper. So it's like if I listen to the real original version, it sounds off key, even though I know that it's the real thing. So it's like I listening to it makes me so uncomfortable. I'm like, this feels wrong.
Yeah, you gaslit yourself to thinking like
I
this is the
gaslit
real one.
myself.
Yeah, it's like
So
what's it called? Yo, you listen to the TikTok version or something, the TikTok edit. That's like the
yeah.
equivalent nowadays, you know? But
Oh
I have a similar experience. So
yeah.
I remember, when Naruto was coming out, the
Oh no.
new opening just came out, and I was like, ain't no way, they got the full version? I'm gonna download this. And when I downloaded it, the whole time, like for years, I thought the song would just loop, but it turns out they just looped the 1 minute 30-second version, the TV version, and I thought that was the full
Oh
version.
my god.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so funny.
Stuff like that.
Bro,
They lied.
I have so many stories like that, dude. It's like there's even like again like the kind of bootleg version downloading the song. I had a like
Mhm.
like at this point I started using like YouTube MP3. So I just downloaded Starships by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
And for the
Starships.
longest time, longer than I like to admit, right? I didn't realize that there was an uncensored version of that song, right? So I just listened to like, because I had listened to like the clean version for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then I heard an unclean version in like a Poke Guys, like in a Pokeball place. And I was
Of
like,
all places.
what?
Swore.
I'm, huh?
They swore.
What? What did
I
Oh
bet.
yeah, I was like, they swore.
Yeah.
I was like, what the what? I'm like, it doesn't just make a record scratch noise there. I'm like, what? There's actual words behind those. I was like, that's so weird.
I know, man. Yeah. She
Yeah,
believed he
a
lied.
dark day. She believed he lied.
Zbeev.
Sabiv.
Yeah. Zbeev. Yeah.
Sabiv.
Yeah, she
I love
knows.
Sabiv. It's like seeing a meme scene in a movie. It's just casually said instead of the bass boosted with like a different audio in the back.
Zbeev.
No, okay. So you remember the trend for a long time? It was like a Hunter x Hunter song,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be used as like a really dramatic like meme
Yeah,
song for a really long time.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
the Chimera Ant song.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Chimera Ant one. So I
Yeah.
knew I knew the meme before I watched the anime. So I watched the anime, and there's like this super sad, like really serious scene going on, but I can't take the song seriously. So I'm like laughing during this entire point. I'm like, no, it is supposed to be sad. I can't,
Really?
I can't do this.
Yeah. It's
So
always
funny.
funny. Yeah. They always mean like the saddest moments because it's the one
Oh
that
yeah,
because people cope through comedy, right? And I
yeah,
agree, it's
100%.
super funny. But yeah, man, if it's a meme from a show, it's probably like one of the saddest scenes I've ever seen, man. Like,
100%.
that's how
Yeah,
it
yeah,
always
yeah.
is. It's so funny.
Yeah. No, my partner said the same thing about like the One Piece. Like he said that he
Actually,
cried during that scene.
me too.
Yeah.
Actually, yo, that scene because basically the effect of that scene, right? It kind of reignited people's like dreams. Basically, they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth it, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
100%.
worth
Like
chasing.
he explained it to me, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
But now you just think of the yeah, we get much higher.
Can we give him a chaya? Yeah.
So high.
Have you guys watched MHA? I haven't watched it. I read a good chunk.
I watched
MHA
it.
was pretty just okay to me. Like I never got obsessed with MHA.
Me too. I thought it was
It
like
was
okay.
yeah, it was okay. It was one of those shows that's like I can see why people get obsessed with it, but like I think I'm past that age.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm not like that's not really the anime that I'd get into anymore.
Yeah, me and Jesse were above that. We're just cool.
Yeah. We're just cooler than that.
We're just cooler. We're too cool for that.
Joking.
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, 100%.
I don't. For legal reasons and for the MHA community to not come after me. It's a joke.
Yes, and well, you think I'm above anything? Yo, I still watch anime, man. Like I love anime.
It's also because you
Hello?
MHA people are scary. So
Funny. Funny.
I have not watched Demon Slayer actually.
I watched my friend play the game, and the game follows the story. It's funny because that's how I caught up with Naruto as well. So like I played the Ninja Storm games, and it pretty much follows the story 1-to-1. But I agree, it's not as dramatic. But
yeah, that's how I learned about Dragon Ball's story was by watching my partner play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
yeah, because those games are honestly good. They're very faithful.
Yeah, no,
to
he
the
had so much
story.
fun with it. I was like, oh, now I know what these are. And he'd watch the whole thing, and so had my friends. So they would like explain some of the scenes that were going on to me as well. And I felt, and he's very proud every time that I make a Dragon Ball reference.
You're like, I raised
it's like,
her.
oh, you know it.
That's so funny. Like, yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's so cute.
Plants vs Zombies? Yeah, dude. That was my childhood, bro.
I know. Is it? Yeah, brought up by Brenton. Yeah, I was so
Yeah.
obsessed with Plants vs Zombies back in the
Same.
day. Like I used to
Yeah.
draw. Like when I was bored in school, I would draw like my own plant tiles
Oh,
and like the side of my notebook. So yeah, man, my setup.
bro, I love Plants vs Zombies. I had these like for my traditional artists out there. I had oh shoot, it's 7.
Yeah,
It's
we
okay.
got
Maybe
it.
we can go a little bit longer because I still need to finish this one too.
Me too.
But not too much longer. Maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, same here.
There was a what do you call it?
I lost your train of thought.
Oh,
Plants vs Zombies.
yeah, no, I was gonna say I'm like I had cartridge paper. Well, not cartridge. It was newsprint. I had newsprint paper.
Yeah.
Which like you use for generally you use it for like what do you call it? Shoot, man. You use it for like gesture work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that back when I was like 8, right? So I just had this newsprint and I was like, oh, it's big paper. You know what I can use this for? I can make my very own Plants vs. Zombies posters. So I drew like these really big, like Plants vs. Zombies posters using this like paper. And like I stuck them up on my wall with masking tape. And so I could have like my own pea shooter like in my room.
Oh,
it was my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, that's how I learned how to draw too, making posters. Because I was like, man, these Pokemon cards, it's kind of lame if I hang up on the wall. I'll just draw a bigger one. I upscaled my Pokemon cards, and boom.
100%. I used to hang up my art all the time.
Yeah, and then I ended up here because I drew Pokemon cards when I was like, like what, 5? Boom. The rest
true.
History. You were just like me, trying to make history. But then, yeah, I'm speedrunning right now. Okay, I'm gonna read chat while we work on this.
Yeah, go for it.
How to draw the Zombon, Dr. Zomboss. Yeah, you memorize how to draw it. But yeah, it's not a camo shirt. He's transparent, or they're transparent. I'm not sure. But who's to judge the right from wrong? When our God is down, I think we'll both agree. It's so good. That song is so good, but I've never played the game.
What's the game?
It's the, you know, the punching song when they punch like really fast. Maybe it's just from Metal Gear.
Don't know.
Maybe not.
Sorry, what's it from?
It's from Metal Gear Rising.
Oh,
Revengeance.
I never played Metal Gear. My apologies.
Oh yeah, I didn't play it either, but like the meme is super popular. You probably seen it.
Oh, okay. Then no, I don't remember. I don't know the meme either.
Okay, understandable.
I'm not on TikTok, bro.
Oh no, it's like they would basically put that song whenever somebody would punch really fast. They would like
Oh,
punch something really fast. Maybe I'll show you
then I don't
after.
know. Yeah, yeah. Show me afterwards. I don't know what you're talking about.
Word.
Oh shoot! I totally
Yeah.
forgot a whole aspect of this character. I forgot this
Yeah,
ribbon.
it's definitely a fair trade. You know, you taught me about color theory, and I teach you about this like
Metal Gear
inconsequential
Solid.
inconsequential meme.
That's true. That's a fair trade, I think.
Fair trade. Yeah. And then oh, I forgot the flowers and the jello.
Yeah, yeah.
The forbidden jello.
Forbidden Jello. Forbidden fruit snack.
Yeah. I always love those comments, man. And in TikTok, it'd be like a surgery video or something like nasty, and it'd say like, "Man, my hungry could never."
I was like,
Could
my
never,
hungry
man.
self could never, dude.
I know, right? My
It's
hungry
like,
self.
what do you mean?
I
The
know.
hungry self. That's me censoring.
Yeah.
It's like,
And then people be like, "What did he mean by this?
what did you mean by this? Yeah.
What did he mean by that?" But okay, let's see. What else am I missing? I guess I'm just gonna add a shine. Make the jello
Yeah,
shiny.
should probably do
And
that
then
too.
what time is it? Okay, we're gonna
Yeah, we'll wrap it up.
maybe in like
That's next
5
one.
minutes. Let's say top it off at 5 minutes, and then
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta arrange our little rogues gallery here of
Yeah.
characters. There you go. Add some of that. What's it called? The SSS, the subsurface scattering.
Oh shoot, you're doing whole subsurface too? Damn, I didn't
Nah,
have time for that.
it's just implying it. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
you did it too. Like, you added the little shinies. That's it.
Oh, fair
That's what
enough.
I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah, yeah.
Well, you thought I was like cooking up some chemistry over here? Nah, man.
Yeah, I was like, are you like fully shading this? What? You had time for that?
nah. But I could show in a little bit. I'm just basically adding the classic like shine. Yeah, when I was younger, I called them the exclamation point, because you know how like when you draw like the what's it called? When you draw like an apple, you know how like the shine is always like an exclamation point shape.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, wow. That's what I called it when I was younger. Yeah, and then oh, I forgot to merge it all. Okay, there we go. All merge, and then I put the pretty flowers, and then boom. I think I'm done. I think.
I am also pretty much done.
I forgot the ribbon in their hair, but
I also forgot the ribbon. I added that at the
I'll leave
last
it be.
second.
I mean, actually, I could add it. I'll just make a layer under, and yeah, there you go. Just flying around like that. And I like how I progressively got better. Actually, like I'm so glad I warmed up. I guess with the first one with Gabi, because I was like, wow, I was kind of slow.
It's funny. I actually think the
I
first
really
one
like
was
her
my
little bit.
favorite one, and
Yeah?
then it was like I got progressively like, oh shoot, because I started to relax more. So then I was
Alright.
like,
Yeah, yours is already
Spam
all
now.
arranged. Okay, let me.
yeah.
Okay, after
I
you're
have to
done.
arrange immediately.
Yeah. So let me.
Yeah,
let me
I'm
do
all
that as
good.
well.
We're done. We're done here.
We done. We out here.
We out here.
Okay, how do I do this? So we got a little Gabi, and then we got Minty's OC.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to give me that. Oh, I'll have to look for the handles, I suppose.
Yeah. Or actually, no. What am I doing? I should copy them, not resize them right now. Delete. Sorry. You can fill in the time while I
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
do this.
Hey chat.
Hey, chat. Hey.
hey, hey. Hi chat. How are you doing?
Yeah. Word. Do you guys have fun?
Yeah. Switch it over to. Are you still drawing? Switch it over to yours, see?
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I could show. Yeah, there's your characters, and then boom. Here's mine. They're kind of like a mess right now, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I guess I'll start off with Gabi. Let me.
Oh, you did a whole thing.
Yeah. So there's Gabi, and then nameless character. This one was. I think this one's my favorite, just because like, wow, I totally ignored anatomy and all that, and just wanted to make something cool. But then. And the last
I love how different our styles are. Like you're so painterly, and I'm very clearly like I like cell shading.
Yeah. You know what? I got it. I'll make them a rectangle. I'll make the change the canvas size.
Mm-hmm.
Give it some give them all equal love. And
Oh, inspire me so much. I'm glad.
word. That's the secret. We just think it's cool. That's the secret. The secret to drawing good is I just like anime. That's
Just
my
a lot of
secret.
pain. That's how I live. It's like secret
Yeah.
to drawing good. It's just a lot of pain.
For me, a wise man once said, "Just watch anime," and somewhere along the way, you're like, "Dang, I want to draw that."
You can increase canvas size. You never knew you could increase canvas size, Microwave.
Yeah.
I need you to know every time that you pop into stream now, Microwave, I'm gonna bug you about that. You
Yeah.
can no longer call me
Your
old
grandma
granny.
is gonna pester you about that.
Thank you so much for the $12 dono, Rojo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rojo. Joe
I'm
Road.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the $12 dono, Joe.
It's either his way or the highway. Thank you, Joe Road. Very cool. But
How
finally, there
did
you
you
go.
not know that? The heck?
Yeah. So it's a basic. Yo, somebody obviously didn't watch Jesse's Metabang tutorial. She tells us all
SMH my
about it.
head.
Come on, get with the program. But
I didn't make the Clip Studio one though, so
yeah. But yeah, you can. It's pretty much like a self-explanatory tool. But yeah, so we got Gabi. Boom. She's doing her classic pose, just like in the reference. Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see my layers are a mess right now. And oddly enough, 2 characters sticking their tongue out. Because I think in the reference, I interpret this. She has like a cat smile, I think. That's what it's supposed to be, but I interpret it as a tongue. So like tongue sticking out. And then, yeah, so you can see, boom, transparent. It's kind of fun. Just paint it over.
Yeah.
And then boom, we got Minty, icy character. And then switching over to Jesse's, boom. There's her. So nice and neat.
Yeah. It was like, I just like my lines and I like flats.
Yeah.
Think nothing of it.
Yeah, and I guess since this is the last showcase, maybe you could like say their names again for the audience, for the chat.
True. I close the references. I'm a terrible person. So this one is Minty's OCs, right?
No, Minty is
No.
No. This is by Dre.
I'm so sorry. I don't know the name.
Okay,
so
yeah, I can do it. So Dre, thank you. Yeah, they submitted this like a handful of characters. So nice.
Yeah, I remember this is
wonderful.
Jaxson. That's what
I remember.
Jaxson?
Yeah, I drew Gabi for me.
Yeah.
And then moving on, this is for Minty. Yeah, thank you. Cool OC. Very eyes.
Very eyes.
Yeah, I gotta let that one slip just before we ended the stream. Can't let it go cold, you know. But and then we got Froggy. Yeah, Froggy. This is her OC. Her name is, or their name is Zane. I don't know. Yeah.
Name is Zane.
Yeah, Zane.
Or just Zay. It's just.
Or Zay. I keep saying Zane. Sorry.
Zane. Their name is Zay. Yeah.
Word. But
thank you for submitting all your lovely OCs.
Word.
Even if you didn't get picked, you can always, come to the Discord. Try again next time for the next time that we host these. Yeah, or next time Iggy hosts another one of these.
Yeah, there's always next time.
We determined that this is Iggy's show because he's always on one of these. So
yeah,
it's like the roasting is my show, and then this one is Iggy's show.
By default, yeah. By
default, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. Kind of the neat pattern.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I should wrap up for real. So
yeah,
let's wrap it up. Wrap up for real. Don't forget, me and Jesse, we're not just an art school and all that. We teach classes. So if you want to learn with me and Jesse, we have our own classes. So take a look, and wincanvas.com. It's right next to me, the website, and go check it out. And on that, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you guys had fun, because I know I did. And
for sure.
What about you, Jesse? Did you have fun?
I did have fun. I'm gonna go rest my hand for multiple hours.
Me too.
It is not doing great right now. So
yeah, I know. I'm just gonna I don't know, build my Gundam or something. Lie down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to hibernation for the next month, and I'll be back next time that I stream.
Word.
As well.
All right. So hope you all stay frosty. And yeah, that's about it. That's about it. See ya.
That's about it, Joe. See ya.
See ya. All right. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.